Welcome to Akatea's Bakery. The following video is from the GM Eric archive. The video quality is poor, the production value is bad, but they asked for it. Now, the story is here.
They're still alive, right?
They are still alive. They were woken up by Rilo after you guys departed.
And they know what I look like, right?
They do know what you look like.
Noted. All right. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling that, people are going to come looking for us. I mean, if somebody sent us to go get the book and now the book's missing and there are dead people in the house, they're going to come looking for us.
Perhaps we should get the fuck out of Dodge.
Well, to be fair, they just saw me in the backyard, and then they tied me up.
But they'll think it's more than coincidence. Speaking only for ourselves, Anita and I leave town after every job. So as soon as we got paid for this, chances were greater than half that we were going to.
You guys can actually roll insight check at the moment on the current situation if you'd like.
Sure.
Liam's
God, I've rolled like
clueless.
shit today.
Nicknack's paranoid. Cass and Silas are good. Rilo's alright. And Anita's kind of on the skittish side after having almost been blamed for murder. So, justifiably.
My excuse is I went down today.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys will know this information, and Rilo would actually know this as well, based off the fact that he was helping clean up the mess afterwards. The guards that were in the building were all paid and hired hands. The fact that they now have all their bosses dead in the building, they're going to ditch and leave, and they're going to hope that it all gets swept under the rug by the guards. Because they don't want to get blamed for the murders. And they will
Out
have
of
been...
curiosity, Eric,
Mhm.
do mercenary companies like this have the bandwidth and inclination to find out who embarrassed them and kill them, or do they more just hope it never do they just ignore it and hope the problem goes away? How is this generally treated?
The ones that they
a mercenary group that?
the ones that they employed were not a mercenary group, but were more of freelancers. You guys are more organized than they were.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, so that's actually good news, because I know we went in for the book, but, I was supposed to guard that door, that shed, that door, whatever it was in the backyard. I think there's probably something as valuable or more valuable in there.
Do we try to head over there now? We've only been gone for about an hour and a half.
If we return the book and we've finished our contract, then we can do whatever we want to do.
I think we should do that before we return the book, just because we're going to be returning the book either now or in a few hours from now, and who knows when the guards will show up.
I want to point out there's nothing stopping us from laying low and doing 3 weeks when people think that the danger is past. First, and second, I personally am exhausted. I don't have another night of adventuring in me right now.
I'm thinking, maybe 48 hours or so, but we don't want somebody else going down there and clearing the place out before we get there.
That's true. Yeah, I plucked a number out of the air. 48 hours. I just meant 40. I'm happy to do it.
Yeah.
One idea that we could do is split up so that part of our party returns the book and watches for a benefactor, and while the others go and try to get whatever they can from the mansion.
Just in groups of
Okay,
threes, though.
but are we
don't want to
forgetting
split
that
up
we
any more
got
than that.
teleported to some random other location? Should we maybe talk about that first before we decide to jump right back into the same place? Same great shit?
What happened? Who?
That's valid. I do want to know where we were transported, which brings us back to this scroll. So, investigating that point, let's open up the scroll.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's total. The wax on the outside is fine, but it does seem to contain quite a bit of interesting magics in the interior.
Give me here and I'll open it then.
All right, you've had 30 minutes to look at it, so you do know that there are 6 pieces of magical something inside the scroll.
Yes. Lots of magic.
All right, so you guys opening it?
Why not?
Who-
Actually, hold 1 second.
Is
Um,
Knickknack opening it, or who's opening it?
I got this, guys. Guys, I got this.
Small screw.
Wait for it. Wait for it. I'll
There
move
it goes.
this.
Nice.
Get you.
Yeah. I can mage hand open the wax.
Okay, cool. The wax breaks, and the scroll pops open just a little bit.
I duck behind Rilo.
We're just gonna walk over to it and open it.
Okay, cool. You can find that scroll now in your handouts up at the top right-hand side. Inside, 6 small blue stones fall out onto the floor.
Anita thinks those are very interesting.
Okay,
Goes to investigate the blue stone.
okay. Each of them is a small shard of translucent blue stone shaped like a jagged icicle 2 inches long. As you look closely, you can see indistinct shapes and flashes within the shards themselves.
I'm sure it's a coincidence that there's 6 of us.
Sure.
Oh, totally a coincidence like that. There's always a coincidence with magic.
Well, I
Um,
reached out and grabbed one.
Okay,
Then we'll grab one too.
cool.
So does
Cass
Nick.
reluctantly also takes one.
All right.
Nick that
Does
kind
the
of
scroll
crawls.
have any writing on it?
There, the scroll
yeah.
has writing on it. Yeah, you can find it in your handouts up at the top right-hand side. Roll 20.
Oh, I didn't see.
Should be under handouts.
Nick also grabs a piece.
Okay.
How interesting.
What do we call this?
What you call those is that in roll 20, and those are available on D&D Beyond. You can add those to your character sheet.
How many of those were there?
There are 6. There's one for each of you.
Shard. Blue house.
We at now?
Yeah, you can add that to your inventory right now. Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about how attunement works, Eric?
If you hold it on your person for 30 minutes and want to activate the magical abilities, making it bond to you, you can do that. The roleplay side of it is there's only 3 items that you can technically attune to. If we want to roleplay of, oh, I'm concentrating on this thing for 30 minutes, you can. Otherwise, if you just want to have it be a mechanical thing of, hey, these are the 3 items, just keep it on your person for 30 minutes and you're good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, if you guys want to go ahead and attune to those, feel free. Those are options up to you.
I wonder what will happen if we put them all together, like in a circle. Does it seem like it fits? Fit together like a key or something?
They
Do we Mighty Morph into Power Rangers?
I was about to say,
Maybe.
and 6 tiny lions into one giant robot.
Call dibs on the Blue Ranger.
as you guys are you guys gonna put them together?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah,
Why
let's do
not?
it.
You guys look really goofy in the middle of a room putting crystals together.
Listen, we're putting our crystals together to boost our chakras.
Yeah, they only make a little semicircle. It's like a pie slice because they're only little shards. They look like little slender icicles. So you only get like a 45-degree angle combined.
Oh, I think we were all gonna like touch the tips together at one point,
Yeah.
like you were putting your hands.
Oh, I understand. Going like for a snowflake something. Yeah, no.
Yeah. But I assume that doesn't have a spontaneous match.
No,
As long as we're not teleporting
you can
anywhere, that's fine.
you can see the different shapes and glimmers jumping from one shard to the other, but nothing special happens at the moment.
Do we happen to know? Do any of us know anything about like what the Blue Palace is and what it represents? Like, is anybody like, oh, the Shard of the Blue Palace, like you learn about in school? Like, is this a thing that is a known factor, or is this?
You guys rolled history and didn't roll high enough. If you want to roll again,
that
feel
was on
free.
the shards.
Yeah, feel free.
Sorry.
Yeah, feel free.
Yeah, because the history check before wasn't
God
free.
damn it!
Yeah. No. No. And remember, you can't critically succeed a history check. No skill checks can be critically succeeded. But a 20 is really solid, but even with a 20, you've never heard of the building that you were in. Or the place you were in, I should say. Not building, but the place. Alright, so that's everybody except for Rilo, who...
I'm gonna do something super stupid.
If Rilo wants to roll a
and
history.
I'm gonna roll something amazing. That's how this works.
Okay. So,
Well, you know what they say: go big or go gnome.
so the question is, who's going to keep the scroll?
Keep it.
Okay.
So-
Found it. I'll keep it.
So let's talk about this. There's something really interesting about this scroll. I mean, the very first thing he says, if you found this, then I'm lost. You're assuming, hey, I'm dead if you find this. And then the last thing he says is, help me, please.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, I
so
don't-
who helps a dead man, and how do you help a dead man?
I don't
God's help
thought-
him.
Is dead.
All that fun stuff.
What's that, Anita?
I don't think Lost is dead. I think Lost is lost, as in I
Can't get back here.
can't
Yeah.
get back where I'm at. So you need to help me. I didn't read
I get it.
Lost
Like,
as in
we're-
I'm
Says
dead.
it's a person.
I
like
didn't
the-
read it as dead
Again,
either.
yeah.
Our dog can get lost.
Yes, but a dog doesn't write a lot. But you know.
Yeah, that does make sense. So you're talking about like that little whatever that was, that pocket dimension or whatever that flash was, where we were all in this. I guess it was a blue palace, huh?
Yeah, so if you think that if someone was investigating that and they were afraid that when they cast the spell to go into that place that we were at, that they might be lost, they may have left something behind so that someone could find them. That's how I'm reading this. Supposedly.
How did we get there?
Who would want to go there?
How did we get there?
Exactly.
I mean, it smelled like banquet food, so.
So what triggered that? I mean, how did we get there?
Well, we did. I mean, it could have been purely coincidental, of course, but we did seem to teleport right as the head of the household was.
Dying.
Is that what you do to people that you kill? You just report us into a random ass dimension?
So that
Certainly
So-
not intentionally.
that secret probably died with him, whatever. Okay.
Or with his father-in-law, who, by the way, was not a human being, was a vampire spawn. So, so the head of the household died in a human manner because my lightning bolt has killed people before. It does not kill them; it blows a hole in you, and maybe fries your insides. But you look like a corpse at the end. You look like a pile of mush or ash. And then add to that, the father-in-law was a vampire spawn. So who the fuck knows what's going on at
I'm
Fox
starting to
State?
doubt the story of the father. I'm starting to think of some old man who the connections.
So are we gonna return the spell book? We're gonna.
We do it now.
Child, get some gold.
I guess we
What'd you say,
drop it
Nick?
off. I guess we could drop it off in the morning, right?
Yeah, if we want to take.
I kind of want answers, but I mean, we can wait till morning.
Well, we haven't been able to take a rest, so we all are like.
You guys have taken a long enough break here to do a short rest. So feel free to do a short rest right now. So in D&D Beyond, hit that short rest button up at the top, and feel free to use hit dice to recover hit points, etc. Now for a long rest, it takes 8 hours.
So instead of taking a short rest, can I ritual cast a spell?
Mm-hmm. What would you like to cast?
Unseen Servant.
Okay.
Oh wow, my hit dice have rolled amazing, but nothing else is rolling good.
Well, maybe I time it so it's towards the end of, I guess, the rest, but...
Okay. And remember, you guys get to add 1 if you attuned the shard to yourselves.
That's right. Do we have to do that manually, or?
Yeah, you have to add that manually.
So we're just gonna spend the rest of the night here, you think? Is that what you
I
want
mean,
to
if that's what you guys want to do, I'm cool with whatever.
Cass, what do you think?
I think we should wait.
Wait till morning?
It's terrible. Yeah.
Anita, Silas?
Go ahead, Steve.
I mean, I'm up for either. I was fine to deliver the spell book tonight and sort of camp out at the dead drop.
Okay.
We can do a long rest
leaving...
at the.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
That is an option, would be to take a long rest at the dead drop if you wanted to do that.
Yeah, that was.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, that would be kind of that's Anita and Silas's suggestion, is to keep watch there and wait for our benefactor to show.
We need to have people, at least 2 of us, on lookout.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But we can still do. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys get all rested here. You're going to leave the consortium, I assume, and head over to the stables?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
So, anyone, when we left that little weird dimension-y area, I would feel just weirdly stronger after leaving.
I didn't.
Knick-Knack's like, give me a second, and tries to do a push-up.
Roll athletics, please.
Please, God, I want it to be low. I really
Me
do.
too. Me too. Roll with disadvantage because you're trying not to. You're trying not to. Yes!
Amazing.
Oh, man. I love it so much. So,
No.
Knick-Knack falls on the floor and attempts to do a push-up and is failing to do so.
I don't feel stronger. Actually, if anything, I feel like a weight is on my shoulders.
Knack, or Liam is going to grab Nick. I can pick him up, almost like a puppy. You're like, good at it next time. Walk with him.
All right, so you guys make it over to the stables. Who wants to stay down here and who wants to go up to the dead drop?
I'm headed. Silas is
Go to
headed
the dead
upstairs.
drop.
Remember, it's now 3 o'clock in the morning.
Is there any like metal objects, loose metal objects out on public, or are there animals around?
Yeah, there's animals around. There's some horseshoes sitting over to the side. You know, there's some tools and stuff. Yeah.
All right. I'm talking to my unpaid intern
Mm-hmm.
and say, your first job, if you see anybody here coming up that looks like a guard, knock over that pile of horseshoes, please.
It doesn't respond.
Good lad.
That's
It
what I
still
paid
doesn't
for.
respond. All right. So the unseen servant will guard you guys for an hour.
Great.
Cool. Who's going upstairs?
Him will.
I think everyone.
Everyone? Cool. And that's what you guys see.
All right. So Anita will position
Wait a minute.
here to be able to watch and see what, be able to see if there's anybody approaching.
Okay.
Liam's gonna pick up those scrolls,
Okay. Liam picks up the 2 scrolls.
and he'll open one and start reading it.
Alright. You want to open one of them and start reading it. Okay.
What's it say?
Let's see here.
It says
1 second.
thing.
And you want to read that to yourself. So there you go. It's now available in your handouts. For Liam only at the moment. If he wants to read it aloud, I can show it to everybody.
Fine.
Yeah, Liam will read it out.
Okay.
And
So
read it first.
all players, there you go. All set.
Oh.
The box.
All 4
PC.
softwares.
Would you like to open the second scroll?
I'll open the second scroll.
There you go.
Shit. Got some, it's gonna be a lot harder. We're
Yeah.
genuinely going to have to try to be quiet. I'll read it out
LOL.
loud.
Well, that's not a problem for me.
Yeah.
Is a problem. Knack, I still want to kick your ass.
Silas is gonna pick this up and take a look at what's inside here.
Cool. You open it up, you pick it up, and you feel a jingling of coin.
And is that another compass?
It is. Would you like that?
Hey, do you mind if I take this compass? Yes, please. I would like the compass.
Cool.
Yeah, go for it.
Please help yourself.
Okay. Inside the bag, there are 300 gold coins.
Ooh. Also, Liam, in a panic now knowing that there is 2 scrolls and money, is going to check his personal belongings for the spell book.
You still have the spell book.
Interesting.
All right. Well, I will sort of openly and plainly and slowly, so that anybody that wants to watch, like, I'll just like set the bag out in the center and measure out 50 for myself and 50 for Anita, and then leave the bag with 200 left in the center of the room for anybody else to take their share next. And I'll hand Anita hers. Yeah.
50.
Yeah, Rilo will take his 50.
Knick-knack
As will
absolutely
Cat.
taking his 50.
Great. We're all so fair here.
Everyone has about 80 gold coins, right? I'm not crazy.
Well, that has nothing to do
No.
with you're crazy or not. You can be crazy regardless.
I mean, that's true. I'm not totally crazy.
Oh, okay.
Totally crazy.
So there was
you
a
bought
second.
that adventuring badge, so you're a little light.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're right.
You
Because
could have
that
just.
was
I'll make it for you for. Yeah. I'll make one for you for a silver.
Don't do
It
it.
was 25 gold.
So there was a second. There was a second compass this time, wasn't there?
Yes.
I wasn't. We still don't know what the compass is for.
No.
Kind of wave it around.
It's not like we ran in a map.
Hmm.
So, hey, Knick-Knack, I know that you're, no offense, you're kind of a shady salesman, but do you know of any sort of type of item that would make me harder to hit?
Harder to hit. Hmm.
I hit
Yes.
quite a bit, and that protects Silas, and that you can ask him that didn't go well.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Well, I'm sure you could buy. What class are you, by the way? Just refresher. This is Silas, a monk.
What's up?
You're a monk, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. Harder to hit. Harder to hit.
Armor kind of weighs me down, so.
Camouflage. Blend in. I don't know. I'm
Camouflage?
sorry. Camouflage, but I don't know.
I haven't thought of that before. I mean, I guess I can try.
But I have an idea. Using my gnomish intellect, and obviously this is never from previous attempts on activities. But I
Okay.
think what we need to do first when we're looking at this house is to gauge how quickly the gods respond to perceived threats.
There are hidden ones, though.
Yes, but we can work with. I have an idea I'm working with. Give me some time, and we might be able to get creative here.
Do we know what mockingbird floors are?
Go ahead and roll a history check.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wait.
Okay. Silas knows. Does anyone else want to roll on that?
Sure.
No. Silas and Liam have some experience with
I
these.
did roll!
Okay.
Well done. You did it.
I did it!
Okay.
Guys, it's been a good game. See you next week.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. So, yeah, it's kind of hard to hide stuff from a couple people, but yeah, for you guys, the Mockingbird floors are floors that are intentionally set up so that if any weight gets put on them, they will creak very loudly. They are intentionally unbalanced floors in order to be alarms for any weight that goes through on that floor.
Got it.
Does Liam know anything about the Rokugani area?
The Rokugan with 19. With the 19 on that, yeah, you would know that the Rokugani Embassy is over near the Nobles Quarter. It is a very fancy and unique looking establishment. The ambassador from Rokugan is currently in town and is a small contingent of people. But they have their own facility here in town that looks different than the rest.
Does he know if they're fairly shitty people, or are they just kind of like...
They're from the far, far
Average.
east. You've never heard of anyone coming across the Great Sea from that far away other than them. It was a big deal when they came to town.
Okay. I'm just
Can
cut
I-
this information to everybody.
Can I point out this part of the note that says food is cooked on site?
Yeah, I thought that
Yeah.
was funny too.
I did too.
Yeah,
Because
because it
this
means
person is watching our every move.
and aware of how we got in this time.
There's
No
no
windows
privacy
on its
anyway.
own I would have ignored. That's relevant either way. But in this context, I also think they might have seen what happened when we attempted to go through a window and instead spit charcoal and milk all over it.
But yeah, about that. What was the plan there, Knick Knack?
What was the charcoal and milk? What was that situation?
I thought I was the distraction. I'm sorry. I messed everything up.
Why didn't you spit it out beforehand? You had so much time.
Well, I thought I was going to have to fake my death. All right,
As one does.
as one does, of course. Then I had to pretend to be a gnome that came to life, get wrapped up. I believe I distracted 2 gods for quite a bit of time, almost 4. So I did my job. The crying, that was all acting, you see.
Insight
Yes,
check.
acting.
Make an insight check, Eric.
Sure.
Wait.
He's telling the truth. Everything he said is the truth. And even if it wasn't, you'd believe him anyway.
Wait, what? Oh, deception 23. Damn it.
So, you guys have been up here for a good 15 minutes or so. Is there anything else you want to
So-
do up here?
So I think we're supposed to leave the book here and go on our way.
We've been paid, but if I'm looking out the front here, can
Mhm.
Anita see anyone lurking about? Anybody on their way in?
There's a couple of the guards that are sitting out front of the stables, just as they always have been. They rotate through. They're different guards than they're there during the morning, but they're just here to prevent horse theft.
I think we should the book for now.
Think we should keep the book?
Yeah.
Before we leave, real quick, I'm just going to not as a ritual, just like as a flash.
Mm-hmm.
Do I detect anything outside of the book or the things on our pockets?
You do, and it's located on the ladder that you guys used to come up here.
One moment. Excuse me, fellas. I believe something's here. And I kind of waddle over.
Okay.
And can I inspect the ladder with an Arcana check?
Yep, absolutely.
I see magic on this ladder.
Is it no magic again?
It looks like no magic. I will send you a message. 1 second.
Eric,
No
can I
magic.
No magic.
Nick, do I see you inspecting the stairs?
Oh yeah.
Very, very intensely with a furrowed brow.
By the way,
Okay.
Knack, that story has been told to all of my friends. That is now crown jewel of this campaign.
I still say our group name should have been No Magic.
Which part of the story with the feet kicking and trying to lie at it, or the part of, like, the entire me hitting the window? Oh, yeah. I'm glad. Thank you.
Told the whole thing.
All right.
Like you trying to convince them that you were a gnome life, a genie, the whole thing.
All right. So I need Nick Nack to roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Yeah, fair enough. Dexterity. No, it's not a big stat.
Okay, that's a dexterity check or dexterity saving throw.
I think that's a. Oh no, you're right. That's a check.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep. You do not start sparkling.
But does any object that I otherwise couldn't see, or
Mm-hmm.
anybody that I otherwise couldn't see in that staircase start? Is it suddenly outlined very?
There's nothing else
Plan.
there. Like
There's nothing else there. Nick Nack is inspecting nothing that would be affected by fairy fire.
Well, I mean, it clings to the floor and the ladder and stuff, but nothing, like, there's no one else there.
Nor an object, because any object,
No.
including invisible objects. That's
Just,
there. All right.
there's nothing invisible there. Everything that is illuminated is stuff you already have seen.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go. Right
Good
over
thought,
here
though.
and
I like
check
where you're
outside the
thinking.
window.
You
Thank
go
you.
lean out the window with Anita. You see the same guard sitting out front.
Yeah. So they didn't get that message, right?
They did not.
All right. Just for the record, with my gnome magic, it seems I have discovered that there is some sort of an alarm here on the ladder.
Oh shit!
Oh, interesting.
Alarm.
Oh.
Should we leave? I feel like we should leave.
Yeah, it sounds like we should leave.
Let's get
Okay,
the fuck
so-
out, let's
Wait.
leave.
Who would set up an alarm other than our benefactor when they know it's
It's
time
gotta
to
be-
come get the spell book? I, for
Yeah,
one, would like
I-
to meet our benefactor or see them when they get here.
Yes, I mean, just for the record, from having worked in this line of business, because somebody pays you doesn't necessarily mean they're not trying to get it back. You know,
By the way, question for Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Who gave Liam the scroll again for the invitation? This?
It was passed to you by your criminal contact here in town.
Okay.
Okay, so here's really what I'm thinking. I don't think we have to. I think we need to leave the book behind, the spell book. And we were paid to do the job. We did the job. You know, if we take the money for this job, then we're basically signing a contract for the next job too. So
And
if we take the book with us, then
Yeah,
you know, we may be bringing on more trouble than we bargained for.
if we take,
yes.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Nick.
No, I think he's right with that.
I agree, because I think that if we take the book, that we leave town. If we leave the book, then we can stay in town because nobody's searching for us, and our benefactor has gotten what they paid for. And that, but if we take the book with us and also the money, then I think that we've made an enemy of our benefactor and probably need to skip town.
The only thing I'm concerned about is we have no idea who this guy is. We don't know what his motives are. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the coin, but like this is.
Who is
I'm
BC?
starting to get
No,
worried.
Do
I
we know
agree
who
with this.
BC is? The
No.
signer of that, because BC has signed the 2 new scrolls. Did BC sign the old job?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's always been BC. So we have no idea who BC.
That's correct.
I mean, hey, if we want to be done, if we want to be free and clear of this, then I think, you know, we have to leave everything that was up here tonight. We have to leave it here and walk away. But if we take any of this, then I think we're saying, hey, we're okay with this. Here's your spell book, and we'll do the next job.
I don't know that I completely agree with that, only because they didn't pay us half up front this time. So I think we're free to take just the scrolls and still decide later. But I agree with everybody about leaving the spell book behind. But mostly I agree with Liam that we should stay nearby and watch to see who comes and gets that spell book. We should have an idea of who this is. Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that. Yeah.
Does anybody have a way to maybe track down this book as soon as it's gone?
I don't.
Not yet. Don't believe so.
Yeah, I'm looking through my.
I just don't feel comfortable not knowing what's in this book. Like, not any of us knowing what's in this book and just leaving it here for somebody we have no idea. We have no idea who this person is. It could be someone much worse than the Foxglove individuals. You just
I mean,
giving
that
this
was
to someone.
That was the deal. We knew that going. Not like nothing you're saying is something that changed. That
Yeah,
was all the case. Going
We've kind
in.
of known this for 3 days, right? I guess.
Yeah.
Just having doubts about this person. But I mean, if you guys are cool with it, then.
I have doubts about
am
the
too.
person too, and I want to stay by and watch him. But I still think that the job is the job and complete it. But I do have doubts about the person and find out who they are. But that's just separate.
Hey, why don't we leave a note behind saying, hey, we'll complete this job, but we expect face-to-face contact next time. Hey, who says we can't leave our own negotiate? You know, we can't renegotiate our contract.
That's a good point. Why don't we
Yeah.
copy what it says on both scrolls? Like copy what it says on scroll number 2 onto the back of scroll number 1. Still got that info. And then on the back of scroll number 2, we write our own note.
I think I have my own paper and ink.
Oh, cool.
That. Yeah, I got a sheet of parchment and some ink.
Cool.
So what do you guys want
Well-
to write?
I like what Rilo said.
Yeah.
Can I get
Yeah,
you to
down
type
with
that
that.
in Roll20 so I have a copy of it, please, Rilo?
Oh boy. Okay. Give me yeah. All right. Give me a few minutes.
Sure. So are you leaving the spell book here, or are you guys going to take it with you?
And reluctantly puts the spellbook on the floor,
Okay, cool. All right.
exactly where he found everything else.
All right, so you put it over on the left-hand side. Cool.
Right there.
Sweet. I love having props. It's just so much more fun than just, oh yeah, I put it over there.
And you said that like when Liam was looking at it when he first got it that he didn't recognize any of the topography on the.
None of the symbology on it at all.
Okay.
Oh wait, time out. We can't even read the cover.
Knick-Knack has not tried to read the cover, but he looked at it. Go ahead and roll an Arcana on it.
Here's the thing, though. Can I take a few minutes before we leave and ritual cast?
Comprehend languages. Yeah. Sure.
Is this
Alright.
by chance draconic or primordial?
It is not.
So,
Or Sylvan? Is it
I,
Sylvan?
Nope, not Sylvan.
time for a little gnome magic. Yeah. I put my finger on the cover, like do my own ritual, make some BS gnome incantations, and just start to kind of trace my hands as I kind of try to read it along the cover.
I
Okay.
had no idea you could do that.
But I'm fun.
Many puns today.
Oh,
Just
any
out of
pun?
curiosity, Eric, can I do a check to see how much of Knickknack's like ritual and chanting and hand motion I ascertain are bullshit and which ones are real?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and roll Arcana on that too. None of it.
It's all no magic to me.
Is that the new it's Greek to me now? That's all no magic to
Yes.
me.
Yep.
So Eric, I love the fact that you made the name of this "Oh God's Why." Love it.
Well, this is interesting.
Okay, so that's that. So
I'll have to think about this one.
All right, guys, see if this is kind of what we want to do.
Yep.
By the way, it just I think it's a cipher, something. Yeah. Does can I count how many times it's repeated?
let me send you a message here. One sec. There you go.
Okay. It just. That's all it is. Strange. Very strange. Oh well. I had to go. Let's get out of here. I'm tired.
Indeed.
Okay. So
You're gonna stay behind to.
who's staying behind, or who's doing
So-
what?
Well, I wasn't planning on staying behind like upstairs, but nearby so that we could see who comes in.
Stay behind.
You
Pretty
guys
sneaky.
stay behind upstairs.
I'll stay behind. Is there like any spot where Liam could like hide?
It's pretty open. There's not a lot to hide behind up here. There are some shadows if you'd like to try. Go ahead and roll your stealth.
If Liam doesn't feel too confident with this, he's just gonna.
Sure. And go ahead and roll and investigate as you are searching around for a place to hide.
Investigate. Okay.
Okay. With your investigation, none of the floorboards up here creaks, none of them shift, none of them make a noise whatsoever. If someone was up here and you did not see them, there's no way that you'd be able to hear them on this floor. This is
Okay.
a excellent hiding place because the people below you do not know that you are up here. Which is probably why this was chosen as a dead drop.
Yeah. Liam will sit down in the darkest corner.
Okay. Cool.
Just stay awake as long as you can.
All right. The rest of y'all headed down.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've actually got disadvantage on stealth. I'm not very stealthy.
I'm just not staying up here and being stealthy.
All good. All right. So you guys want to just stay down here, or where did you guys want to go?
I want to
Is there
wait
like
up-
an alley? Yeah, is there like an alley across the street that
Sure.
we could like hide in and
Or-
get a view of
or
everybody
a
that's be
hotel
coming in?
that overlooks the.
Not necessarily a hotel that would be overlooking the stables. There would be a tavern across the street, but there wouldn't be windows looking at the stable itself. You'd be able to look out the first floor, like get a table looking out the window at the stables. But as far as the rooms upstairs, no, they wouldn't be facing the stables themselves.
All right. Well, Silas, shall we grab a table at the pub and watch the front door?
I'm inclined, but I can see Cass also looking around for somewhere to hide, so I'm just gonna glance and be like, "Are you gonna be watching from down here? Because I would feel better about watching from up there." If some
I mean, what else is around, like immediately around the stable? Are there like trees? Are there like fence? Is there fencing?
There's
That's, like,
There's fencing and room for the horses to run around in. There's some grazing area, a little bit of a pasture area around the stables. Just enough for the horses to run and, stretch their legs in the area. It's very similar to most stable areas. There's a good acre around the stable itself of just land and a couple trees to, break the sun.
I would probably pick the closest tree to
Okay.
watch from.
Okay, cool. So go ahead and roll your stealth as you go up the tree.
So I'm gonna go to the tavern. I'm just gonna tell the guys, hey, look, I'm actually gonna be inside. I don't blend well. So
Okay.
I'll be inside. I'll get some drinks and hang out for a while.
Cool.
Kim has no idea you're saying this.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right. So you guys will spend the next several hours just hanging out and doing your thing. Yeah.
This was
Noth-
in the morning, right? Or was
Right.
this at
Yeah, you guys came here around 3 o'clock. It's about 4 o'clock by the time you guys come down. So it'll be a good 2.5, 3 hours before dawn. During that time, you do not see anyone approach the stables. Anyone. And then Liam wakes up.
Wait,
Sorry?
I
Wait,
thought
did
Liam can't go to
Wait, when
sleep.
did he pass out? Yeah, I can't fall asleep magically.
You can't fall asleep magically. Why is that?
Because
he's
I'm an
an
elf.
Let's see here. Let me go over to Liam. Magic came. Oh, okay, cool. All right, yeah. Didn't see that. That's pretty cool. Then yeah, halfway through the night, you will in the next 2 hours, you will see the spell book disappear.
It just, I'm keeping a careful eye out, and it just vanishes.
It looks like it gets lifted, and after about 2 inches, yeah, it disappears.
Oh,
As soon as that happens, he's gonna move to the window. Does he see anybody?
You do not see anybody. And let's see
we don't
here.
see anyone.
Well, I mean, you see the 2 guards out front.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Gotta check my guy's stuff here. One sec. Okay. Cass, a horse gets spooked and runs across the prairie towards your tree.
Okay.
At this point, I need Liam. You're going to need to make a acrobatics or athletics check. Your choice. And let's see, I'm trying to pull him up here. And he's got this. So it's a 25 that you'd have to beat. So go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw real quick.
Oh, what's happening?
You are being
You just
shoved out the
window.
window. You catch yourself.
What's up with me and Windows?
Defenestration is a thing. And you grab hold of the window edge, and you feel a foothold form under your feet.
Oh.
So you do not feel like you're going to fall, but you don't have an easy way back up into the balcony at the moment, and you see no sign of anybody up here. Okay, Cass, did you want to do anything about that horse?
I mean, no, unless it's like about to run up the tree at me.
It can't run up a tree. I've never seen a horse climb a tree.
Well,
It'd be
Okay,
interesting.
And I'm not gonna worry about it.
all right. It goes storming
yeah.
past you, and will run along the fence, and eventually just calm down after about a minute or so. The
Okay.
people in the tavern across the street will have seen the horse running towards Cass's tree. Did you guys care about that at all?
Did we see anyone on the horse, or I mean,
No,
it was
there's no
spooked
saddle. It's just a horse. No bridle, no
we-
saddle, no nothing.
Yes, we want to know what spooked the horse.
Okay, so you're going to go out there and check out what spooked the horse, okay?
Well, I would just ask into the sending stone. I would ask Liam, what's up?
You said that there was a.
At this point, as you're going to ask Liam what's up, you can see Liam out the front of the stables holding onto the lip of the window over the
Oh, I
two
thought he was
guards.
on the other side. Okay.
No, he's directly out over the street, 10 feet above the guards, and the guards have not heard him.
And you said that that there was like almost like a foot pressure on his hands.
No, not on your hands. There's a foothold. There's something under your feet holding your feet up, preventing you from falling.
Gotcha. Okay. And you said he didn't see anything upstairs.
As you're if you were to flex and pull up, you won't see anything up there at all. You saw no motion, nothing up there.
Okay. Would there be a way for Liam to get down behind the guards quietly?
1 sec. Let me send you a note here. All right. Getting down from behind the guards. No, the guards are actually resting up against the wall. So you're gonna have to find some way to get either down or up without notifying the guards. Because right now, you look like someone who's breaking into or out of the stables.
Yeah, I figured that. Is there a way we could Uncharted to this, something like that, and kind of shimmy along the edge?
Okay. Silas is casting a minor illusion. What's the illusion?
So I take it that, I don't know how wide the streets are, but is Liam himself within 30 feet of me? I'm assuming no.
Once you come out of the tavern, you can get within 30 feet of him, yeah. But at that point, you're going to have to
then I
roll
would just-
deception because the guards can see you.
No, what if while I'm still upstairs,
Mhm.
like I'm still sitting at the table upstairs, so the guards are not really looking at me.
Right.
I am going to cast a minor illusion that like a nearby alley, like next to the, perhaps next to the tavern, an alley next to the tavern,
Mhm.
that they hear a woman screaming like, "Help! Help! Please help!" and hopefully just draw their that direction while Liam, I assume, is able to like climb out of this.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and wisdom saving throws for guards. They
Well,
don't believe
I thought it's an investigation check.
an invest. Oh yeah, it is investigation. Okay, so investigation for a guard. Okay, cool. We can go with investigation. That's fine. Because they get a +6 to investigation. Dang.
So I got the roll.
7. Yeah. So the 7, they will send one of the 2 guards to go investigate what's going on over there.
Yeah, Earl.
Yep.
How far away are we in the tavern?
You're in the tavern. The sound is next door in the alley next to the tavern. He's going to go over there. There is no woman screaming at the source of the sound.
Is there both of them had left, or
No, one of the guards left.
But but I was hoping that while their attention was at least focused in that direction, that would give Liam time to scramble back out of the way.
Yep. What do you want to do, Liam? As one of the guards has left.
Is he looking away, towards the other guard, or no?
Yeah, he's looking around. He's disturbed at the fact that someone's screaming in the alleyway across the way. Just like anyone would be. But they can't completely abandon the post, so it's not like he's going to, ditch.
Although the screaming sound is happening, he's going to try and pull himself up.
Okay, go ahead and roll your athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Okay. I have a plan.
Cool. You pull yourself up and over into the dead drop balcony. There is no sign of anyone up there. I do need you to roll a stealth check as you do so, though. Just beat a 5.
Oh, okay. Dealing with an unruly cat. 1 second.
Okay, cool. Not a problem. So yeah, you're able to get quietly up and over and back in. Alright, so you guys watch Liam climb back over and into the dead drop area.
He's going to leave the way that they came in.
Okay, cool. You go down the ladder, past the magical section, and you leave the way you came in. No problem.
Then he's going to go back to the bar area.
Okay. Cool. You meet up with everyone except for Cass.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Cass will also make their way over.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if Silas and Anita see him entering the tavern, I assume they will leave their upstairs table and head downstairs to where everybody.
Assume that was you, Silas?
Yes. Yeah, I hope it helped.
Yeah,
I don't know if it
thank you.
Yeah. Did you see what the hell happened?
No, but apparently I'm very good at getting pushed out of windows.
It's good to have a skill.
Yeah.
So, by chance, did they take the message we left? Do you know if they took the message?
When I looked, after I got pushed out the window, first, saw, as I was sitting there, I saw the book levitate a few inches off the ground and then just vanish. The note.
Okay.
What do I always tell you? It's the gnomes.
That's when I got pushed out, and
Not the gnomes.
it felt like an invisible force. I don't know what it was.
Something at work here.
Sounds like somebody is invisible.
I think we kind of all suspected that our benefactor probably had some skills of his own. So, it doesn't surprise me.
He's powerful. Why doesn't he do this himself?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe we can ask him when we're
We're
meeting.
practical. I guess.
Well, also, if things get all screwed up, I mean, he's not on the hook for it. We are.
Exactly.
So here, I've got a proposal. So, how about we take a long rest? Well, just rest up, and then I actually want to go back to Foxglove, and I want to check out that door and that space, that cellar, whatever it is. It's that we were guarding. I think there's something down. I think there's something down there, and if we can get to it before somebody else does, there may be something down there for us, and nobody's going to claim it. If all the guards and everybody's left the place, then hey, it really is free, up for grabs.
What if there's thing that would be connected to that place that we went to after Silas turned out of the house into a pile of mud. Good job, by the way. I didn't know you could do that.
Thank you. I still don't think that I can to regular humans. So I think it's more on his end.
Well, that's impressive. I can punch things, and you can turn things to mud, so... duly noted, don't piss you off.
Okay. So you guys want to go take a long rest?
So
Yeah,
what's the rest of the group? I mean, what's the rest of the group think? They think it's worth going back and checking a few things out. I mean,
I think Anita definitely feels like we left money on the table. We should go back.
I feel good to go now. I mean, I only need to sleep for about 4 hours.
Yeah, we're not all elves.
No, yeah.
Yeah, not everybody here is no.
Hey,
I mean, I look like one, but
Yeah, let's sleep. But I agree with you, Rilo. I also halfway in game, halfway out of game for a second to try and discuss this. It does say that this is going to be a high threat area and that we be very quiet. It might behoove us to get a little bit more experience.
I was
I know.
gonna say,
Before we
back to the
take
old
on
place.
this next step.
it doesn't seem like there's a timetable.
Right.
right.
I guess,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
well, when I was living at a monastery, training, I was training to be something very quiet, something like the things that would be that. Well, from what I assume, but one of the guards there, unseen, very stealthy. So I mean, if we can get me to that point, or at least all of us to something of that degree, I mean, it should be good to just go in and do whatever we need to.
Okay, so you guys want to go take your break now, or your long
Yeah.
rest, or do you
Yeah.
want to go over to the Foxglove Estate?
Yeah, and hey, let's go to the state at night too. I mean, so we can rest all day and then go at night. What do you guys think about that?
great.
Yeah.
plan.
Big fan.
Love
Let's
that
do,
plan.
let's do that. Let's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Agreed.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So you guys going to go back to the consortium to rest up?
Let's
Yes.
stay in either one or two rooms. Let's not be separate.
Okay.
Yeah. good with that.
Yeah, stay close.
All right.
Connecting room.
Cool. So you guys will find connecting rooms at the consortium, get you guys all rested up and everything. You guys get there probably, let's see, it would be right at dawn. So it's a little odd for you guys to be going to bed at this time, but no one questions it. You guys are able to rest until if you guys get there at 7 o'clock, you guys rest until 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Get your full 8 hours rest. Hit the full rest button, the long rest button there on D&D Beyond.
For the 4 other hours that Liam would be awake for, do you mind if he could find somebody to possibly spar with, or to at least?
Sure, absolutely. Kerfix will gladly spar with you. He's the large white minotaur in the consortium. He is the martial arts trainer for the guild, and he will gladly spar with you.
And a hell of a nice guy.
He does his best. I need you to go ahead and roll an unarmed attack. We're just going to pretend that you're sparring against him at the moment. Just unarmed strike. Cool. You will gain an advantage on your first attack of the day,
Oh, cool.
based off of the fact that you spent time sparring. So your first attack after sparring with Kerfex gets advantage.
Dayton.
Yep. So that's physical training for the day. You get advantage on your first swing. All right. The rest of you guys wake up around 5 o'clock, come down, get dinner from Brad and everything. There's adventurers in the area, doing their thing, but most of the people are already out doing their stuff, their jobs for the day, and probably will be getting in here in the next 2 hours or so. Is there anything you guys want to do here other than get dinner and get ready to go?
I think we should look at the job board.
The
so
job
that we
board
can-
is actually fairly empty at the moment. Let's see what other jobs are available. Right now, there is a job that would take you to the seaside, and it's a day ride on a ship in order to get there. But it's going to pay 100 gold total. And it's a bar clean out of squatters. If you guys want to do that,
That could be a thing that we could do.
but it is straight combat.
Take all their money. I mean, they're squatters.
Yeah, I mean, we can put it on the list. It's good to keep It's good to keep in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind, Eric? Is this a good time for I think we would still have a couple of hours of sun.
Yep.
Before I think it would make sense, and if I happen to see any of you in the consortium hanging out or whatnot, I'll mention that I think it makes sense to do a little bit of supply shopping during the day before we do this job tonight. So at the risk of being a little boring gaming, I think we should do a little bit of shopping.
Okay.
Sure.
Shopping's never boring gaming. Shopping can be some of the most fun. All right, so you guys want to go to one of the local magic shops because Judith is not here today. The Farboilers Alchemy Shop is down the street. If you want to go there. Otherwise, there is a blacksmith here in town, and there are several smaller magic shops.
Awesome.
Where would you like to go?
Quick question. What is the rule for transcribing spell scrolls into spell books?
You get to do one at the start of every day.
So if I purchase a spell scroll and I want to write it to my book,
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's part of the wizard class. Is one of the coolest things that wizards can get as loot is scrolls.
Absolutely.
So
Okay.
your spell book could be endless.
Yeah, but I also need to make sure it doesn't get destroyed.
Yeah, well, you know. Assume
Yeah.
it's treated though, right?
Spell books are super vulnerable.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Unless you get an enduring spell book.
Yeah, that would be something that you can probably find pretty easily.
Yeah, probably, but I don't know if I have the cash for it. Yeah, I don't think that. I think they don't think they're that expensive, but I just think we're level 2. It's a little more pricier than what I think.
Uh,
I
It's
I think
50
150.
gold.
thought it was 150.
Nope, it's 250 gold.
Yep. Yeah, that's out of my budget.
To be clear,
Cool.
you guys have done one job.
Yes. That being said, Knick-Knack, if available, I would like to go shopping and buy some bits of scrap metal, about 10 gold worth of scrap metal, gnome stuff.
Going for some gnome stuff.
specifically rock gnome.
Nobody knows the travesty.
And I'd also like to try to pick up a if I can find a spell scroll for the spell identify.
Okay, let's see here. Identify. Yeah, you can get identify on the spell scroll. The spell scroll cost for that. Let me find it real quick here. Just a sec. For spell scroll level 1 would be 60 gold for the scroll of identify.
Wonderful.
Mhm.
I'm gonna try and pick up that spell scroll and then 10 gold worth of 10 gold worth of knickknacks.
Okay. As you do so, roll an Arcana check, please, Knick-Knack. All right. Identify, as you know very well, has a component cost.
Yes.
And the component is a pearl worth 100 gold pieces. So you would need to have a pearl worth 100 gold in order to cast the identify spell.
Correct window.
So you can inscribe it on your spell book, but you will have to have that pearl in order to do that. It is a reusable thing, though.
Yep. All right. So I'm assuming I have to wait for the next day in order to inscribe it.
Yeah, for the next day in order to inscribe it.
I just wanted to have it in my back pocket.
Yep.
And then the 10 little shindigs and stuff.
Cool.
That'll come in handy.
Yeah. The item that Rilo's looking for is fairly common and will cost you 60 gold as well.
All right. Thank you.
Do be aware that triggers when you open it as well. In order to get one that doesn't trigger when you open it, it does cost extra to the tune of an extra 20 gold.
Roger.
So up to you how you want to do that. If you want to spend the 80 on it instead, you can get the one that's, self-safe.
The command for sending a message to.
In chat, it's /W and space, and then the person's name, and then space, and then the message. All right. Silas, did you want to buy anything?
Which shop are we at right now?
You can go to whatever shop you want. It appears that the group has kind of gone different ways to go shopping before going to somewhere this evening. To go over to Foxwood Estate.
Anita and I just going to a blacksmith to sell that rapier that she picked up the night before, and we will have let you guys know about it when we were catching everybody up on everything. We will have let you know about it and about the unidentified potion, and that we're both of those items today. So we're going to go to the blacksmith, see how much we can get for the rapier. However, two things. One, we wanted to use our disguise kits before we go shopping today.
Okay.
And two, Anita may be using disguise self as a spell. I'm not sure. I'll at least use a disguise kit. And then two, is there a blacksmith that's like maybe in a worse part of town? Because it's occurring to me, and Anita, correct me if you want to do things differently, but this was a prominent man, and this rapier may be recognizable. I don't want it to be recognized that it's being pawned off the day after he died. So we're going to do disguises and hopefully try and find a blacksmith that isn't chatty.
Okay. So you're looking for more of a fence as opposed to a blacksmith.
I can point you to the
Yeah, I would also suspect that a blacksmith in the right part of town might kind of be a thing. But yeah, something like that.
Okay.
We would ask Knick-Knack since he had the underground contact that led us to the poison. We would ask Knick-Knack that morning if he has an underground, if he has a suggestion for where we get this off.
I will try to teach them to knock.
Okay, let's see here. The NPC you're looking for is named
Tagada.
Tagada Pepelo. He is a gnome fence on the north side of town. You're able to direct Silas and Anita to his location. You would be very
Yeah,
familiar
Anita,
with
that
him.
works for you, right? Real quick before we leave, just wanted to make sure. I see you're muted, and I wasn't sure like how much, but does that work for you to go events?
Yes, that works fine.
Okay. Just wanted to be sure.
Okay,
Sorry, go ahead, Eric.
all good. Catching up on stuff. Liam. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna be able to take the jeweled sword over to Tagada Papillo, who is a very small gnome, very chatty, and he sees the sword, he recognizes the sword, and he does not ask any questions, but he takes it quickly from you, puts a brown canvas over the top of it, and will slide you a bag of gold.
Okay, and just to clear, and we did look different. So he recognizes the sword, but if he recognizes our faces, it won't do anything.
He won't look at your faces.
Perfect.
He has this very
wide
wide brim hat, so you can't really see his eyes either.
Works for me.
This is Knick-Knack definitely does this all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you will receive back for the sword. For that sword, it was 389 gold.
Right.
Oh, that's a nice lift.
Yeah, it's
And
a
then-
super nice item. It's not magical, but it is super ornamental.
We were also
we
going to
also
stop at
have-
a magic. Yeah.
We also
exactly.
have
Sorry,
a
go.
signet ring.
Oh, that's right.
He's not interested in that because it's not something he can sell off.
But it's a really pretty ring.
Yeah, but
Because
it's
it might be come into some sort of use.
Fair
yeah,
enough.
yeah. He would get in a lot of trouble for that kind of thing.
What about
For
health?
health potions, you can go to the Farboilers alchemy shop and purchase health potions. Just straight potions of healing are 50 gold at his shop. And he's a disgusting little gnome. If you want me to roleplay him, I will. He's hateful. Nobody likes him. I don't like him.
So obviously we want you to roleplay him.
But yeah, he will gladly sell you, Rilo, your strapping self, as many potions of healing as you want for 50 gold apiece.
Okay. I don't want to spend that much right now.
Okay.
So, I've got a proposal to the group, another idea for the group. So, well, I don't know anything about magic, and I really don't know anything about this identify, but if we all chipped in about 17 gold each, we could pay for a pearl and identify the compasses. It's the item that we have. We know there's something up with it when we don't know what they are.
What? I'm sorry. What are we pitching in for?
So the identify spell that Knick-Knack knows or will know, it costs 100 gold to cast, and you can identify a magic item. And we have the compasses that we keep getting, or the two that we got from when we did the dead drops, and we don't know what they do. We really need to find out what they do because they may help us out somehow. So we could all chip in about 17 gold each, which really isn't that much, and pay to get the identify spell cast on the compasses.
Yeah, I'm. Anita definitely thinks that's a good idea.
Guys. Aw. I'm so happy to find friends. Even my brother won't give me a loan. She passed me.
Does this sound doable, Eric?
Yeah, totally doable.
Yeah,
Alright.
that works for Silas.
I'm gonna watch these something about these companies is gonna be so obvious or stupid. It's crazy. All right,
I'm down for that.
so I'll put my money in the pot.
Liam will give you 17 gold.
Cool. So you guys are able to go and purchase a pearl worth 100 gold and give it to Knick-Knack.
Aw.
That sounds like such a bad idea.
What are you talking about? I am the most outstanding businessman you have ever met.
Uh,
Never seen an upstanding businessman try to sell snake oil.
It's not snake oil, it's wyvern oil.
Yeah, how'd you get wyvern oil?
Um,
All
from
right.
the
Secrets.
no magic.
No magic, yeah. All right, because you have
Talk up,
not
people.
transcribed a spell into your spellbook today, I will go ahead and let you go ahead and inscribe the scroll into your spellbook for identify. If you want to go ahead and do that, it takes 30 minutes to do so. Did
Alright,
you want to spend 30
absolutely.
minutes to do that, and then you can cast identify if you want to?
Absolutely.
Okay. And Rilo's asking for you to cast identify on the blue compasses.
While that's happening, Liam wants to go to the Fox Club estate and see if there's any guard activities or like anybody snooping around the place.
Okay. So you leave the rest of the group behind doing the identify, or does anyone want to go with Liam to scope out
Cass
the
will
place?
go with
And now
Liam.
it's, like,
Cass is going with Liam?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys are approaching, the front doors are open and nobody is outside the place. The place is dark and it appears to be abandoned.
Cass, no one's here now. We could get in there and get out in like 30 minutes.
Well, technically, all the stuff is ours, right? According to the contract.
Like in the contract, agreed.
Wanna loot the place?
I don't know. We still don't know what got us into that alternate dimension. I don't know that I'm.
Want to at least go
Cool,
inside
doing
the
that.
house, not the extra room.
I guess we could investigate. And if we get trapped forever, I'll just blame you.
That sounds good.
Alright, so let me grab the two of you guys.
Not like an old friend I had.
Alright, let's see here. Grabbing the two of you. I've got Cass and Liam, right? Alright, Cass and Liam, we're going to take you over to the Foxglove estate. Alright. And it's dark, so let me turn out the lights real quick. Because
Man, I wish we had money to buy this place.
What was that, Rilo?
Yeah, I wish we had the money to buy this place.
Right.
Alright, so the screen's gonna go black for most of you guys, but there you go, Liam and Cass. Cass, I suspect that the screen is black for you right now anyway.
That is true.
That's because you can't see in the dark.
Great. Cool. That was a dumb decision.
Okay, yeah, Liam's gonna in kind of stealthily though, because he has no idea what's going on.
Did you want to do any light source, Cass?
I do have my it's my hooded lantern.
Okay, so we will turn on the hooded lantern. Okay, a hooded lantern is this. One sec. Alright, so you should be able to see at least a little bit now.
Yay!
Mm-hmm. So, there you guys go.
We're gonna roam then.
Go ahead and roll stealth checks, guys. The two of you, please.
Sure.
And as they're moving around, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys what Knick-Knack discovers. I'm sending that information to him because he's the one casting the spell.
Way window.
Okay.
That was Anita's dainty sneeze.
I love it. That's good. That hat of disguise works great.
Had some power behind it.
All right, there you go. And then I need Knick-Knack to roll an insight check, please.
Okay.
All right. When Cass is done downstairs, I will take you to the second floor, Liam. All right. Sorry, I know I'm letting three of you guys kind of dangle right in here. It's because I'm sending Knick-Knack a whole lot of information, and the two of them are scouting around the Foxglove estate.
It's all good.
Cool.
Sit down.
If I knew where the stairs were, I would get there faster.
That's neat. That is very interesting.
But you're fine.
Oh. Is there any way to tell if they've been activated on us?
That's what your insight check gives you. Does that help you, Eddie?
Son of a bitch.
I love that every single time. Alright, and we are going to the second floor of the Foxglove Manor for those two. There you guys go.
I'll let them do their thing. We'll just I'll come back later. But yes, just know all you hear is Knick-Knack saying "son of a bitch."
By the way, as Liam is walking around, does he see anything at all of interest?
I'm watching you and I'm watching Cass. Cass found two things of interest, but she hasn't mentioned them yet.
haven't seen anything
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah, if you want to come back here to where I am, towards the back of the house, there's a chest in this room and a chest across the hall from
Where are you? God.
Follow the sound of my voice!
Are you down this hallway? Oh, you are.
That's right. That's right. You found me.
Alright, the chest is locked. There is a padlock on the chest.
Kick the lock.
You kick
Well, I
the
have
lock.
thieves' tools if we want to, like, slow your roll.
Just so Brett, the player, knows, Cass is a rogue.
I remember.
Okay. Alright, roll your unarmed
Last
strike.
time-
Go and roll your unarmed
Last
strike
time
as Cass starts unrolling her thieves' tools.
The last time we saw a chest, he fell on his ass, so he has some unfinished business with.
Ooh!
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
So you break the hasp clean off the chest.
Oh, well.
Magic. What's up the thing?
Yeah. Okay. Inside this chest, you will find a potion of climbing and one potion of healing, along with a small bag of gems. And the bag of gems is worth 60 gold.
Said a potion of climbing and healing.
No, a potion of climbing and a potion of healing. So there's 2 bottles and a small bag of gems.
A small bag of gems.
Mm-hmm. Worth 60 gold. And Cass runs over with your thieves' tools to unlock this one. Alright. And inside of that one...
Just various knickknacks of gems.
Yeah, it's not knickknacks. It's a small bag of gems.
Oh.
Knickknack gems are 2 things that you can only find below the waistline.
Oh, I see. That would be the gems that Liam kicked back into that poor were person.
That's
Alright.
correct, yes.
And I'm getting the
I
stuff.
feel a little bad. Like, as a dude, I feel bad for doing that.
Alright, and lastly, I'm sending you what you find in that chest there. I do need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please, Cass, as you just unlocked that chest and opened it. Alright, cool. You step out of the way as a green cloud billows forth from that chest,
Great.
but you do not get affected by the poison cloud. And inside the chest, you will find those items.
A spell scroll, great. Potion of greater healing, great. Potion of growth, great. Potion of water breathing, wow, look at us. We're just rolling in the potions,
Hey.
magical stuff.
Cool. You guys wanted to go upstairs?
Do it.
Alright. Knick-Knack has all the information he's getting at the moment, so if you guys want to roleplay with Knick-Knack, as he just said, son of a bitch.
Well,
Oh, bitch.
Silas and Anita are technically still out shopping, right? Like we had one more stop to do before.
Gotcha. Where would you like to go, guys?
We just wanted to stop at a magic shop to get that potion.
The
that
push.
Anita picked up out of the.
You want to figure out what that was? Okay.
Yes, because we don't know that. Oh no, we would have to know because we paid 17 gold
Yeah.
to pay for.
Yeah,
So
you
we
donated
do
to
know
Knick-Knack.
that Knick-Knack can do it for free. Okay, Anita, do you want to, now that we've paid the 17, do you want to just head straight to Knick-Knack and have him identify it? Is there anything else you wanted to... I think we wanted to stop and get potions or stuff, but where are we meeting up with you guys? Are we meeting up with you somewhere to do one last supply run, or... like, if we're meeting up and then dividing gold, are we then buying potions all together in one final stop and then going to Foxglove, or should Anita and I pick up a couple of potions on our way to meeting up with you?
I figured, I figured we'd wait for Knick-Knack to do his thing, and then once we figured out what the compasses did, we would head over to Golden Globe, to the
Foxglove.
mainly to that back gate.
Right, but I want time to get healing
Yeah.
potions
Yeah, we got
before
time
we
for
do.
that.
So
Taking all those
should we?
potions.
Sorry, say that again. Liam, say
Oh,
that.
you're talking to myself. You're good.
Oh, okay.
So Knick-Knack, what'd you find out?
Stop. Who's got a compass on them right now? Kind of waves around the blue thingamajigger.
Tell me that those compasses would have made, like, out of character. If these two if this compass had made our job easier, I might lose my mind. Like,
We had to.
I can promise you it does not.
Oh, it could have. It could
could
have.
have.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, it could
But
have.
what did you find out?
First off, need the compass. Is anyone having one on them?
Who had the other one? I thought Anita did, right? Who had the
Yeah,
other
I
compass?
had the other. Yes, Anita had the other compass.
Yeah, can I see it for a second?
And Rilo, who had it, right?
Let me
Who
look.
took this
Oh,
last?
that's right. I think I did have one of them. Yeah, but he had to have one of them to examine. I would have given him.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
I also picked up a compass at the setting. So yeah, just take all three. We have 2 rooms in the establishment, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Taking these 3, I stuff them in a pillow, cover them in a blanket, put them on the bed. Other room, please.
So you guys go to the other room.
Yep.
Okay. So, those blue compasses are quite covered with magic. First and foremost, I believe that the BC in our notes stands for blue compass. The color of those compasses is magically artificial. They are not truly blue. It looks to be some cheap knockoff of no magic. And he kind of casts prestidigitation on like an inanimate, like a random object in the room, just changing its color. Like that. It just doesn't go away. Now to the sneaky bit. The son of a bitch. Those compasses are focuses for scrying.
Oh, interesting.
So I believe
Wait,
that
so
Ryan,
strong.
right here. Hold on.
Right.
I believe that our benefactor has been spying on us with those things, like watching us sleep or, steal the job. Hence why he knows where to leave when we're going to drop off the book or where we've been. I might be able to reverse engineer the technique eventually, but yeah, that son of a bitch has been spying on us.
By the way, as Knick-Knack, we said "son of a bitch" as Knick-Knack. It's gonna be another highlight.
No worries. Oh,
So
man.
there's no real benefit to us having them. Actually, that's how they're keeping tabs on us. If we just leave the compasses in the drop spot, then they really won't know what we're up to.
Or just leave them in the room.
Yeah.
Of course.
Has anyone heard of is the Blue Compass like an organization or a brotherhood or an order, something like that? Eric, would we have heard of or recognized?
You can go ahead and roll a history check, sure. Silas does not know with a 10.
Anybody else
Can
recognize
Anita,
the
can
Blue
Anita
Compass?
check as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Y'all can all do that because Silas asks the question of the party. Rilo absolutely has no clue.
Like, do a history check. If
That's
you-
pretty.
I think gotta be able to make this check. I don't think. It's not right there, right?
oh yeah, because you guys are.
Right, you. Anita, you've heard of it. Let me go ahead and pull you up into another channel real quick here. There you are.
Just a reminder that I also have Jack of all trades, so I have
Yep.
+1.
Here we go. All right. The Blue Compass is an organization that is known to belong to the fixer of the Queen of Cormyr. He's a very strange, enigmatic individual. He leads the organization. He uses things and contractors to deal with issues that the Queen cannot go through normal channels for. So anything that would have to be below board, off the books, he takes care of using the organization of the Blue Compass. It's kind of like the Illuminati side or the, crap.
The KGB of
The
Queen
NSA.
of-
Yeah, the NSA, the No Such Agency, of
Yep.
the Queen's Court. And you guys are being contacted and being given jobs by this fixer. So that's what you know.
Cool.
Yep.
Like getting shit. That's actually like really cool.
Um,
All right. So, Anita knows some things. Whatever you want to share, that's up to you. I'm finding something out for Nick Nack. I missed whatever you guys were just talking about.
I'm
And we'll chit chat.
a little bit of knowledge about the Blue Compass, if anyone's interested.
Yes. What do you know?
So it turns out that the Blue Compass is the sort of the NSA, the KGB, if you will, of the Queen of Cormier. It is the organization that the Queen's Court goes to sort of back channel and have things done that she does not want to be officially connected. So that is who is hiring us.
Wait, we're working for the good guy?
Abort.
Be careful before you call the Cormerian government a good guy. Just
Yeah, I was going to say, we're jumping to conclusions. Just because it's the Queen does not mean it's good. And it's also her black ops.
Or I guess the blue ops in this case.
Yeah, so, we're back to the whole thing where if anything goes wrong, then the government can't be blamed for it. We're just some guys out there, lifting items off dead old men.
well, and in fact, if we do it poorly, they could show up and arrest us and take what we just stole from them. And catch the bad guys and get what they want.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
How these guys are like having this incredible like revelation. So now they're just kind of whistling, checking out this house, like opening treasure chests,
Avoiding poisonous
chatting.
clouds.
Yeah. Liam, you did find the 25 gold worth of cosmetics in this room over here. Anita, you didn't find anything else of value in here, except for this candlestick here, which is worth a couple silver, if you wanted to take that.
Taking the potions were left behind last
They're
time.
missing.
They're missing. Lovely.
Is
Yeah.
the bush of Mr. Foxglove still there?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Did you want to
Just
taste
add-
that? Sorry, wrong group.
Can I examine it? Can I poke it with a stick? Can
Yeah.
I find out anything about it?
It is remains of a boneless human being.
Okay. Nothing else.
No.
I just add the cosmetics as just old inventory. Or...
Yeah, just go ahead and add it to your gold. That's fine.
Well, Nick Nack, you guys ready to head over to the estate? You want to,
We're
we
gonna
want
split it
to
with Cass and give her 12 gold.
Oh, wow. I wasn't gonna give you any of the silver from the candlestick, but thank you.
I figured that you were here with me, so I mean, we'll split the loot. I mean, so that's one-sided.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and go back to where
Wait, not yet. I mean, I thought we were all gathering up together to regroup one last time before we go to the estate.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if not, like Anita and Silas wanted to pick up some potions today, and they are yet unaware of Cass and so
Okay.
we can wait for Cass and Liam to return. Would be
Sure.
what I advocate, and then we all regroup together one last time and then head out.
Liam send a message through the Shining Stone. Like, there is nobody here. It is completely abandoned. Perfect time to do this is now while there's no one here.
So y'all want to meet in the backyard? I mean, I'll send a message. Hey, you guys want to meet in the backyard?
Yeah, we're up on the 3rd floor right now. We just got done picking the place clean.
Okay, sure. Can Anita and Silas just stop somewhere and pick up a few potions? on the
Sure.
way?
Yeah, absolutely.
Identify the potion
Which
that we-
potions? Which potions are you looking for?
I'll just buy 2 regular potions of healing.
Okay, those are 50 gold each.
Yep. And Anita, what do you think?
Well, I want to Oh, sorry. We're getting the potion that we have identified
by Nick Nack,
by Nick.
and that is a potion of animal friendship.
Oh, no. Yes, I'm also going to buy 2 more potions of healing.
Okay, so those are 50 gold each.
Got it?
Mm-hmm. Cool.
All right. And then we're heading to meet up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as soon as we meet you guys, we'll let you know that we offloaded the rapier for 300 gold. We'll split it evenly, 50 to everybody, and we give everybody as soon as we run into your share of 50.
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Hey, we actually have some spending money.
We do. We should party.
um,
I agree.
Eric, are the dogs still there?
Nope, the dogs have all escaped out the back gate. And you guys will get that information as you guys come up to the back gate, which we will go ahead and get you guys there now.
Fantastic.
Sweet.
Give me literally 2 seconds. Just gotta step up for it.
Yeah, do you guys want to take a quick 5-minute break here? Because we've been at this for like 2 hours and 20 minutes now.
All right.
Take a quick 5-minute break. We'll come back and we'll loot the building.
Cool.
I'll be here if you guys want to chat and stuff, but I lead a World of Warcraft guild. I'm their raid leader. I'm used to 4-hour stints at a computer. This is normal for me.
Eric, I have a question.
Sure.
I know I rolled low on the history check, so I'm not
Uh-huh.
trying to like learn anything additional. But let's say like once Anita talked to us about it,
Mm-hmm.
would Silas's background with who his mom was in and the position she held, would he? I'm just curious if he would have heard of it at all, or how tightly wrapped, how it's kept. If somebody in his mom's position in government would have, like, if he would have been like, oh right, the Blue Compass, that sounds familiar now that Anita has said it, or if it would have been pretty much brand new to him.
Going through it real quick.
I'm fine sharing it in metagame if you just say that, like, they're not gonna play like.
No, she would have protected you from the knowledge of this.
That makes sense.
It's
Okay.
something that she would not want you involved in.
So he would not have heard discussed.
Right. Plus,
That makes sense.
once you hear about it, you're basically in it because you're basically recruited the moment you know about it, or you're eliminated.
Yeah, and that makes okay. That's, okay.
It's very much like the NSA. It's intended to be a secretive organization. She would have known about it, but unless you actually asked her about it, she probably would never discussed it with anybody. But it's something that she would have known about privately.
Yeah, and his dad was I don't know if he was like high up or anything, but he was a war wizard, so he may have also like heard rumors of it, heard that they existed, the way you hear of like CIA Black Ops. Even if
Yeah, something like
actually
that. He
know
might
that
he
it-
might have
that it existed.
seen a blue compass here and there, but never actually understood what it meant.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But see, this is where the whole intrigue and, layers of government and stuff really get into play. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
By the way, to expedite that bit a little bit, because I assume when everyone catches up, we'll like share the info. I assume I this is a heavy assumption, not a heavy assumption, but like this is how like Liam will know this at all. But would he have heard of anything like that, or at least anything similar to, or
Unlikely.
his?
Like, are you
I
asking?
figured.
Are you asking if the characters would even have something to compare it to, the way we have the KGB and NSA?
Something to compare it to. Well, I mean, you
Like,
guys.
would they even be familiar with the concept? I guess they would. Yeah,
Yeah.
espionage would be something they would
Yeah.
at least know of.
The fact that you
Yeah.
guys know about espionage and you guys know about thieves guilds, you've heard of rumors and every kid plays as they're part of the Assassin's Guild or whatever
Right.
different guilds, cops and robbers, whatever. Everyone plays as those things. So yeah, people. The idea is there of
Especially
clandestine
with-
operations.
Especially with Liam's background and where he trained.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he would have no extra anything on that.
No,
or-
not about this specific organization. This organization is extremely tight knit and extremely small.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down. Oh, sorry. No, I just had. Sorry, Brett.
Oh, you're good. One final question, then I'll
Yeah.
shut up for a little bit. With this, would there be any other organizations like that he would know of, just in general? Like, it doesn't even have to be that one specifically, just any type that he would know the name off of offhand.
There would be several. The big one would be the Zentarim, which is a big criminal organization that does all sorts of secretive stuff.
Was he ever a part of something like
No.
that, or at least a part of?
Absolutely
no?
not.
Oh, okay, this
No.
is a different thing.
Yeah, that's completely different.
Okay, for sure.
Mm-hmm. That's not your bag of tea. To go monkish.
Okay, Eric, I've got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, been playing D&D for a long time, and we all know fantasy, and we all know. So here's kind of my question.
Yeah.
You try really hard not to metagame,
Mm-hmm.
and you try really hard not to, role play. You try to role play trolls and vampires and things like that. But if I know what a vampire is,
Mm-hmm.
my character know what a vampire is. How much? Where's that line where you say, okay, that's, sometimes it's really hard to
Yeah.
metagame when you know you're walking into a trap.
That is really hard to do. The big one, the big thing about that,
So I guess my question is, if I know what a troll is,
yeah.
and he's in a fantasy world with magic, would he know what a troll is?
For the most part, some of the creatures I'm cool with just giving that knowledge to. I like to have the knowledge checks done just so that we know that your character has that knowledge. A simple nature, arcana, whatever. A lot of the more common things, like to understand what a vampire is, a religion check's a 5. I mean, that's easy. To know what a vampire's susceptible to, the primary things would be garlic, sunlight, and silver. So, 10. To know running water, you're going to go for a 15. So, I like having those layers on things. And then we go up to a 20. Yeah, they regenerate 10 hit points every round. They're going to keep doing these things. They can climb on the walls. They can turn into clouds. They can turn into bats. They can do all these really things. Having those different layers of knowledge is a lot of fun to have that knowledge check in place to actually find out how much does this character study about this specific topic.
Yeah.
So
That's good. It just
Yeah.
it really sucks when you're getting hammered and you're on the edge of death and you're like, if all I have to do is hit this guy with my torch and he's
Yeah. No, I actually had a troll in my Tuesday game last week, and they rolled the thing to find out what they would know. The players all knew the fact that fire kills trolls, but they had to roll the check to find out if their characters knew. And I'm cool with that, and a lot of GMs make it an entire action to learn that knowledge. That's stupid. If you know the knowledge, unless you're going to go and read a book to find out the information, it should be just, hey, I know this, or I recall this information. That's fine. That should be just free. Check it, find out how high that knowledge level is, dump the knowledge to the player, let the player then understand, okay, this is what I know. The character gets that information, you're all set. And it fixes the issue without any delay in the action as far as in-game time. Out of game time, yeah, we took an extra 30 seconds, but now we understand where the character's knowledge level is.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
Cool. Does that answer you guys? Does that answer that properly?
Oh yeah, that's
Cool.
exactly what I need.
Cool.
Yeah, that was a great question,
That
Doug.
was a great question.
Yep. A lot of people don't ask that. For roleplay wise, if there's a monster you guys see and you want to know more about it, the most powerful thing you guys can do if you ever get into competitive D&D is ask, what do I know about this guy? And it'll go through, and if you roll really high, you can get their saves, you can get how much hit points they've got, how badly injured they are starting off, what weapons they like to use, resistances, everything. So,
See, I'm an exceptionally smart fellow, so it's really hard for me to play dumb.
oh, I know. So, I know that, and that comes through a little bit in Rylo's play because Rylo is super tactical, and the fact that you're playing tactically with Rylo is a lot of fun because you don't really have to know about the whole, hey, look, I should walk around the table instead of trying to jump over it. You know, Rylo would pick that up normally. And that kind of is fitting in with the character, which I really like the fact that you're playing Rylo as that. And the animal handling thing, the whole animal handling thing in the backyard of this place, that's all stuff Rylo would have known due to his background and everything, and training the dogs to recognize the scents. That's all smart play on the player's part. Doesn't require anything special on the character's part, short of an animal handling check. It just makes sense. So that saved you guys a ton of combat. So
I'm having fun with this guy.
cool. Did anyone else have any questions before we kick back in?
No, I'm good.
Cool. Because I will talk. This is what I do, okay? Like, y'all go every day to your jobs and stuff. This is my job.
I wish.
So, it takes a lot of work, but, you know, it's fun. All right, so, you guys are in the backyard here. What would you guys like to do? As the dogs have escaped, there is some dog poo in the area. But the doors are all open. The windows are all open. The house has been ransacked by Cass and Liam. The only
And
thing
Cass
that
went to hyperspace.
Sorry, I can't see, so I thought it was just like the map was freaking out.
oh, did I turned off your torch? Sorry, one sec.
Please.
I
Oh,
turned
wow.
off your torch.
I just want to be part of the group.
I just saw her
Ah, thank you.
Nume all the way across the map.
Yeah, I unhooded your lantern, just so you know. Right now you've got the
Oh,
full
God.
lantern instead of the hooded lantern.
Got it.
The hooded lantern is half the distance.
Yeah, Rilo can't see anything. I mean, he can't see in the dark either.
Okay.
What's your race, Rilo?
Yeah, I'm a human. So that's...
So right now you should be able to see thanks to Cass's lantern.
Yeah, I can.
Cool.
Ah, yes. Speaking in the dark.
So
Feel like we're a
I'm-
member of the greatest spy organization to ever exist.
So open this door so we can fuck out of here.
The
So-
door is
Yeah.
locked.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Well, shit.
The door is
By the way,
here.
until somebody needs him, he's taking the dodge action.
Okay.
In case he's being extra cautious.
All right. So are you checking for traps or anything? Or are you just going to unlock it?
I would like to investigate.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your investigate, please, Cass. Cool.
And
Mhm.
now it's going to take a little bit of time. But I'm going to cast the spell as well.
What spell are you casting?
To
Detect magic.
Great, love that.
There is magic inside of this building.
There is magic inside of this building.
I have one job on this ship.
Inside this
It's
building?
stupid, but I'm going to do it.
Yeah,
If you guys haven't
Well-
seen Galaxy Quest, go watch Galaxy Quest.
great movie.
Yep.
I'm just saying, I feel like I'm a member of, childhood stories of the Grand National Organization for Missions and Exploration.
All right. So, with a 13, you do not detect any traps. So, with a 16, are you going to go ahead and unlock the door?
Yeah, let's do it. Unless somebody else has something that they want to throw out there just in case.
I would.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so everyone's where they want to be. Cool. As you unlock the door, you push open, and you feel a little bit of tension just as the bucket of acid that's on top of the door falls on top of you. Please roll a dexterity saving throw. Yeah, you need a 15 to detect it. And you dodge out of the way.
Woo!
Cool. So you are
Cat
able
turned into an owl.
All right, so there you go. Cass, you have opened the door.
Oh, a lot in. Do I have to be stealthy in the manner in which I enter this small shed?
No.
A bunch of
Okay,
chests
great.
here, guys.
Yeah, there's a lot in here.
Ryla's like, I was guarding all this.
That was a small room.
From my spell,
Let's
do
go
I
check it
detect
out.
which one, if any, which box is containing the magic?
The red box contains the magic. And
Hmm.
there's several sources of magic inside that red box. And
Is
all
the
of
box
these
ex-
are locked.
Is the box itself magic?
The box itself is not magical.
Because
Wonderful.
they're all unlocked.
They're all locked with padlocks.
I am going to fix this one real quick. I'm going to unlock it myself, if you don't mind.
Just gonna kick it again.
All right, we're going to start with Knick-Knack.
I push my hand on the padlock. No magic, and cast minor alchemy to turn the padlock into a liquid form, so it falls off.
Okay. It drips onto the floor.
No magic.
Oh,
Okay.
that was good.
Then I'm going to take a step back and cast. You guys want to get away from the magic box? You know, acid, hold on yards, illusions.
You just open the box.
Yep.
All right. I need everybody in the room to go ahead and make dexterity saving throws.
Son of a bitch.
Boy.
Fuck.
Oh shit.
Damn.
God damn it, Knick-Knack.
So
I told you to step back.
He did warn everybody.
it's a 13 to save. So Rilo and Knick-Knack are going to take half damage.
Oh, fuck.
So the two of you will take 4. The rest of you guys take 9 damage as a
Ow.
fireball goes off in the room. Small one.
Cool. Cool.
Damn it, Knick-Knack.
At this point, this chest here is completely destroyed, along with the contents.
Shit.
Can we see what the contents were from the rubble?
There appears to be burning papers inside that chest.
Please, someone put it out.
And as they crackle, Knick-Knack gets very sad as he can smell the arcane essence on the wind.
Oh,
Oh, you know what? I don't want to be a dick, but that's maybe fair, Knick-Knack.
Yeah.
Kicking locks open. How about that?
Okay, so you're going to kick a lock open. Which lock are you going to open as this chest is destroyed next to Silas?
That I'm right.
Okay, the big one here?
The big end.
and the red one, all its contents were destroyed too, right?
No, the red one has some items in it that were not destroyed because they can't be destroyed through natural means. So we'll go ahead and give you those 2 items here. You will find a wind fan, and let's see if I got the other one here. One sec. There it is. And that as well. So, Knick-Knack, you find those 2 things inside the red chest.
This could have come in handy when we were trying to get onto the roof.
Bring up jumping.
The large chest is filled with a variety of antiques. And the antiques, I need someone to go ahead and roll a knowledge history on the antiques. This would probably be Anita, Silas.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't.
Anita, Silas,
I
Cass.
just did because I was proficient. I don't
Yep.
have to be.
Yeah, anyone who's proficient can roll the history on this.
Sure.
Because we're appraising the value of the antiques. So
My roll is terrible with history.
proficiency I like to also call professionalism. So professionally, Silas and Anita look into the large chest of antiques, and you know you can fence all of these antiques for a grand total of 1,000 gold.
Whew.
Oh,
Nice.
1,000 gold.
How much? 4,000?
1,000.
Okay.
Not 4, 1. Nice try, Nick
Oh,
Nack.
come on,
It's not
Eric.
no magic with the GM.
No magic?
But nice
No
try.
magic. GM said 4.
You said 4,000?
And
1,000 going once.
It would have been 4,000 if I didn't blow up the goddamn chest.
What was in the big chest? Was all those antiques, right?
yeah, the big chest is antiques. This chest is still not
Yeah.
opened.
No, I think that's the one that Cass rolled.
Yeah, I rolled another lock picking die, but it was several places back and
Go ahead and roll it again.
19, right?
21, I think.
Oh, 21, yeah.
It's right above. It's
Oh,
right above
20.
the mage hand.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, with the 21, she literally just walks by and the lock falls off, unlocked.
Nice.
He just stares at it a little too hard and it fell off.
Yeah, like, she knows this kind of lock, and she's like, I know that if I twist it just so, it's just gonna, and pop open. Yeah. I get the big vibe of Parker from
Parker,
Leverage, from Cass.
You're not
Parker
wrong.
from Leverage.
Yeah, Parker and Cass are peas in a pod.
That's
I
right.
like how we have 3 different ways of unlocking chests. Kicking it, turning it into liquid, and just kicking the shit out of locks.
Boy, get the fuck out.
Rilo hasn't gotten involved yet. Rilo would probably just smash the whole chest.
To be fair, I think my way was the most flashy.
I don't know.
Yeah,
kicking
your
the
way ended up
padlock
getting
off,
me fucked up, so I don't know.
Able to kick a padlock off. It was pretty impressive. I don't know.
That is pretty badass.
All right, in that last
I have a
chest.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Go ahead.
No. Do the chest first. No, mine's on.
In that last chest, there is. Where'd my text file go? You will find 6 potions of healing,
Woo!
and there is. Oh, where is it?
You get a potion of healing. You get a potion of fire. You get a potion of...
And there is
I know
a.
Oprah's not in Dungeons and Dragons, but...
And I'm assuming Cass is the one going through it because she's the one that
Yes.
unlocked it. You'll also find this thing. Let me pull it up here. That thing.
Wow.
Ooh.
And were you handing? Did you handed out the potion?
Correct.
Okay, so everybody can add one.
I have a bunch of shit. Should we leave and then divvy it up?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Nick, wait, Nick Nack. Can you
Yep.
answer? Does your lock turn back into a solid lock after a certain amount of time, or is it
Sorry, yes,
broken?
it turns back into a solid after 1 hour.
It'll turn
break
back into a
hour.
solid mass of metal. It is
Yes.
literally a puddle on the floor now.
Correct.
And
what-
it's not going to turn back into a lock. Okay.
It
So there's
won't.
only 2 that I can do this with, but just to confuse the hell out of them, just to be kind of, because I find this fun every time I steal from people to do this to fuck with them. I'm going to use the padlocks, like the one that Lee broke and the one that Cass broke while picking it,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna.
Cass didn't break it. She unlocked it.
That's right, goddammit.
Alright, so that one
Liam full on destroyed it. It's like
Okay, so I'm gonna relock that one, and then I'm gonna use the mending one to lock the one that to fix the one that Liam broke as well, and just leave them like empty but perfectly
Oh my
locked and
God.
looking undisturbed behind us.
Cool.
A douche move. Oh,
So-
good. All my stuff is safe. Damn it.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it'll look like we got scared off
it'll
by the
look
fireball.
it'll look like the fireball. Yeah,
Yeah.
destroyed one, scared us off. Oh, at least they didn't get these two.
Yep. Cool.
So,
Anything else you
yeah.
guys want to do here?
For the fireball.
Can
Cat.
I investigate and see if there's like a secret passage leading
That's
from
what I
here,
thought.
or if there's a
Let's
trap
make
door,
sure-
or if there's like any exit from this room besides the one we came in?
Sure. Roll investigate.
Does anybody want to assist me in that endeavor?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
I'll
just
help
you.
Oh, oh.
Poor Silas is going to kick my ass.
So, Cass, you do a thorough job of investigating this little shack, and you are 100% certain there is no other exit from this place at all except for that front door. You have
What's that?
eliminated all the options.
No secret bunkers.
No secret
we go.
bunkers. No rafters
Let's
with
reconvene
anything.
in our room.
Nothing.
And divvy shit up.
Cool. So we will take you guys back to your room. Do-do-do. All the
We're
way
gonna
over
try
there.
to fence off the stuff right before we get back, or
I'm sorry, what was the question?
we're gonna try to fence the stuff off before we get back, or
We'll just say
Oh,
that
like
you
for
guys will
expediency,
eventually.
Can we just convert it?
Yeah, just go ahead and convert it. Yeah, I'm not going to make you guys go and sell teapots. If you guys want to go and sell teapots and, clocks and, silverware, I mean, we can do that, but it's boring.
So who wants the wand of detect magic? After all, I don't need it. I am a wand of detect magic.
everybody gets
Yeah, I don't need it either.
166 gold, except for one person gets an extra gold.
Oh, that's because of the 1,000 gold that you found. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
And then what did you guys find in the manor? Didn't you find
just
gems?
Tiny little pieces of coin, and some. Is it like we found a potion of climbing, another potion of healing. Nothing too crazy.
And a ring of jumping. Oh no, sorry, that was wrong thing. Sorry.
Although, we want that ring of jumping. As
Yeah, I don't
Liam
make a
and
claim on the wand of detect magic, but I really am liking wind fan.
I'll take the extra
Potentially.
gold because I found that.
Yeah, take the extra gold. We'll all take 160.
Well, I'll give somebody the ring of jumping because giving me extra jump isn't really going to do much.
Imagine Monk casting jumping, then but the wind next turn.
Better yet, I hold the wind fan, you jump, I create a gust, and we go flying.
All right, so you guys head back to. So who's taking the wind fan? Because I heard that Silas wanted it.
I don't think it
I
take
also
it.
heard Nick Nack wanted it.
Oh no, that was totally a joke. That was an
Okay.
exercise in the ridiculous.
Gotcha. All right, so Silas.
I mean, like, I am down to like roll for it, Nick Dak, if you want it. Truly.
No, I really don't.
As
Okay,
I think,
all right.
I think we're blowing
take
this
it.
out of proportion.
Yeah.
Good job.
Oh.
You, sir, gain inspiration.
Oh God.
Easy way to get inspiration with Eric is the pun. But yeah, you get the wind fan, Silas. Nick Nack, I believe you got the. Oh, you blew up all your scrolls, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I have this revivify one if Knick-Knack you want it.
Revivify? Can I even use that?
You can put it on your spell book. I'm not sure if you can actually use it, but you can take the scroll if you want it.
You check, actually. I can.
I'll take it.
As a
I'll take-
player, I am. Yes.
I will take the scroll.
Great.
I don't believe you can, but
I don't believe
I
I
also
can
have
either.
a potion of growth.
I mean,
if you
it's
want
a
that.
third level spell, so it'll be a bit, but
No. As in, I can't cast. It's not on the wizard spell.
no, it's not.
Well, if I transmute it into a spell, it won't work in my spellbook.
No.
yeah, only artificers, clerics, paladins, and a warlock. Yeah.
But I will
Oh,
make sure
sorry.
I use it.
Can you
I
say
will-
that again?
Echo,
Yes,
echo.
I want you to know that this will be just for you.
Silas hears that there's a scroll of Revivify laying around somewhere.
Yeah, ears perk up. Can I take a look at it? And he'll just take a look, and then Eric, does he have to roll to understand that he might have a chance at
Go and roll
Yes.
Arcana check.
What? You lied to us the whole time. He's a warlock.
No, he didn't lie. He just didn't tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth. And yeah, you can probably cast that.
You mean?
Yeah, so similar. So all right, I meant to say it out loud earlier, but actually a lot of things were happening. But when he cast Fairy Fire earlier to try and see what it was that Knick-Knack was investigating, it was an idea that had never occurred to him before, but it occurred to him as though it were something very obvious, like the word for like chair, plane, and like that.
Oh, what happened?
And then
You broke up there a little
Now-
bit.
oh, sorry. But it suddenly popped into his head that and he tried it up. And now, yes, he heard about that. He took a look at the spell and has a sensation for some reason that this might apply to him. Big Puck.
By the way, you have to be a celestial warlock in order to use.
Ah! So, did my Arcana check of 16 perhaps tell me that maybe I won't get that?
Sneaky
Yeah.
little-
I'm just going to go ahead and let you have it. I don't really
Okay.
care.
Cool. Thank you.
It's not that big of a deal. It's a one-time use thing that you can't
I
copy
was
or
about to say,
duplicate.
because it's a scroll, it's not like
Yeah.
a. Yeah.
It's not like,
Okay.
hey, I'm going to cast Revivify all over the place. And Revivify is not that amazing.
No, you have to be. I mean, hopefully with 16 and just reading it in front of me, I'm aware that, like, you have to be pretty recently dead. Like, the theory,
It's a
my
minute,
understanding
right?
of the DN. Yeah, or 10 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, and based
like-
off of the
like
fact
1
that you
minute.
guys decided during the session 0 to make death a big deal, even with Revivify as a spell you can cast, we're going to have to roleplay through that and see if it actually works.
I was gonna say, like, is there gonna be like a D20 check to see if you even
More
come
than.
back, or
More than.
oh,
Yeah,
So,
they
yeah.
asked for death to matter.
do want that to
And,
matter? I
and
agree.
would it scale to how recently somebody died? Because
Oh, yeah.
my understanding of the lore of Revivify is that I heard it described this way once, that with Revivify you can just, like, it's when their soul is still nearby,
Mhm.
and you can just sort of pluck it from where it is and stuff it back into the body. But after that time passes, then you
Yep.
have to.
The
it
longer it
through some
takes, the
official
longer
divine
I'm making
channel.
it harder. Yep.
Yep.
All right, so you guys spend the evening at the Longstairs Consortium. Is there anything you guys want to do this evening?
I mean,
As
the
you
ring
guys
jumping,
were able
by the
to loot the treasure room at the Foxglove Estate that Rilo was so dutifully guarding the whole time. And you guys could have had access to before the job.
Right?
All right.
That ring of jumping would have been perfect for the job.
Yeah, I love making loot lists beforehand just in case. Okay.
Believe it.
It's not Curfax. It's not a website where you check the value of curs.
Hey,
What is it?
so what happened? Oh,
Yeah, it's not Curfax where you check the price of random dogs.
it's not a tax return
No.
there.
All right.
I would like, yeah. If everyone's buying an adventuring badge, I'm just going to make an adventuring badge.
Okay.
In-
That will
in
cost you
wood.
1 silver.
It will cost me 1 silver. in the room, in my room, away from anyone who could possibly be watching,
Doing the process pre-described.
doing the process pre-described.
May I link the process pre-described?
Please do. I'll also need to borrow the badge for a moment from anybody who is who.
All right, I will get it here. One sec, pulling it up. All right.
Hey, why are you knocking shit down, God? Thought I was muted. My
All right.
apologies.
Well,
No, he does not charge you extra. He's not that kind of guy. All right. That's the process that Knick-Knack goes through in order to make his own adventuring badge for 1 silver. If you guys want to read through that. But yeah, we cleared it. We talked about it for a good couple hours last week or the week before.
I think it was Monday.
Yeah.
Or like today. Yeah, last week.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, you guys are able to spend the night getting rested up. What do you guys want to do in the morning as you guys have the scroll to go do the Rokugani embassy job? But you're also paid. You have money now. You have some new items, etc.
What day of the week is it?
Today would be a Thursday because yesterday was Wednesday.
Judith is here Tuesdays or Thursdays?
Today, let's see here, pulling up her schedule because I have all these. In Marcember, she is there on Tuesdays.
Guys,
it, so
I feel like we should take advantage of this other job.
Yeah, I think so too.
The one where we just kick the ass of some
squatters.
yeah.
I do love a good squatter. You know, they're always shorter than me.
Oh man.
I thought there was gonna be another joke there. There is another joke there somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
oh.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you guys want to go and do the job for 100 gold?
Let's do it.
Or did you guys want to go and do the Rokugani job?
I feel like we're not powerful enough for that yet. I feel like we're gonna have to wait a bit.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, so this is, Eric, this is sort of your way of just metagaming for a sec. I remember in Session 0 we were talking about being able to do, like, smaller side quests as well.
Yeah.
This does sound like an effective side quest.
Exactly.
Whenever an NPC gives you an extra side quest before a big fucking mission, you always take the side quest to level up.
No.
These-
Always.
Just for the record, we're still carrying the blue. Are we carrying the blue compass thing?
Oh hell no!
Oh,
I thought we got
Fuck
rid of
that.
those. Right?
Actually, can we go to a blacksmith today and buy a pretty small, like it can be a size, just barely big enough, but can we buy a knickknack? Would a lead box work?
I don't. Knick-Knack would know this since he has, the spell in his book. I'm assuming he would know the mechanics on like what would.
Yeah. You rolled really high on that, so yeah, you would know that yes, a lead box will prevent the scrying.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
My thought.
Hey, why don't we just give the compasses to a couple of kids on the street and tell them to go have fun?
Here's my concern. They still kind of need to know we're doing the job, yes? Or, spy shit.
I feel like this job is going to be it's going to be on a need to know basis for them. They don't need to know that we're doing it right away. They just need to know that we're going to be doing it eventually.
Well, yes, okay. I will. Can I talk into the scribe and just give them a heads up so they don't send somebody to come kill us?
What if we just drop all but one? We'll keep one compass for our own purposes just in case it becomes useful or if we want to study it. We can keep that in a box or in a lead-lined box if we want, or even just a room if we decide we don't care. And why don't we return the rest by dropping it at the dead drop with a note that says, we're taking the Rokugani, but keep your...
I feel like that's going to be a challenge of power at that point.
Well, but if we say we're taking the job, and it's not like we left it with like a dagger that said "fuck you," but we're just telling them that we are like aware enough that we can figure out what's happening and that we want to try and do these things on our terms. We keep one compass, we return the rest, but we tell them that we are going to do what they want, like we are taking the job and we'll continue, but maybe on a slightly more equal footing.
I honestly, we don't have any of the compasses on our person right now, right?
No, I think
They're all in
up.
the room that
They're
Knick-Knack...
still in the room under the pillows.
We need to continue playing dumb for these guys. That's what I think.
How much does it hurt if they? I mean, how much does it hurt if they really know what we're up to anyway? I mean, right now we don't have any secrets to keep from them. We probably know more than they think we know.
Not only that,
Look,
but
if nothing else, I mean, the more capable we seem, probably the more, like, the higher paying job, the more likely it is to start getting the higher paying jobs, especially if we make ourselves seem capable in a way that to play ball. But I'm also, if you guys just want to keep it close to our chest and play dumb, I'm fine with that too. Sincerely.
I think that's what we need to do. Just play dumb. Also, like, try to exaggerate our strengths a bit to kind of show off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if they see us doing stuff like this, maybe we will get better jobs.
Okay, let's do our sure, let's do the side quest. And what if we just like pay to keep one of these rooms open for a week, and we can keep the compasses just in a nightstand? We're gone.
As long as we bring the key with us. I don't want anyone
What
sneaking
key?
into the room. The room.
Oh, the key to our room. Yes, of course. Yeah, yeah.
I don't want anyone sneaking into the room and taking it. Not to mention, I feel like we should at least have one of them on our person.
Hey, Eric, how much
Yeah.
does it cost to like rent an apartment, just totally away from the consortium and just like if we just want
to rent a room.
rent our own private apartment?
We even like rent a house or purchasing a house actually.
Expenses for renting a room for a wealthy room, it would be 4 gold per day. For a comfortable room, it's 2 gold per day.
What if we keep a comfortable room for 2 weeks while we're gone?
Liam will drop the 15 gold.
For a week?
Great. We'll keep it open. We'll keep the compasses in a nightstand while we're gone. If we want Knick-Knack, hopefully, if given time, you can even manufacture a small little padlock or something for the drawer. And then we'll be on our way on this, side quest.
Yes.
And we'll drop the 14 gold for that.
Cool.
All right.
All right. So you have a room for a week. You guys want to go down to the docks and pick up the job and get on the ship to head over to the side quest?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, does anybody have any last minute things they wanted to stop and get on the way? Just like general supplies on our way out?
A bag of ball bearings.
I
Okay.
have a bunch of all that. I'll just give you some.
Oh, hey, thank you very much.
I'll give you 500 of mine.
Lovely.
Anita?
No, I'm good.
Good.
Cool. All right.
Oh, right. Before we take off, how many potions of healing does everybody have?
If we split the 6 up that we had, then I just have the 1. I'm good with
I
that.
bought 2 earlier, so I have 3 on me right now.
I have
I got
3.
1. I got 1.
I have 4.
Jeez, nice. Look at you.
let's try to keep it keep it to where all of us have about equal amount of potions. And Liam will hand one of his 3 over to Rilo.
So how many are you handing Rilo?
One.
One? Okay. So
When he has
Rilo,
2,
go
I
ahead.
have 2.
Yep. Rilo, go ahead and add another potion of healing to your character sheet.
Does anybody else currently have only one?
Knick-knack.
That's better than overall. Yeah. Knick-knack, what do you have on you?
I have one.
Oh, okay. I have 3. So Knick-knack, I'll give you 1.
Really? Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah. No, I mean it's no. I mean, Liam's right. We should all have a roughly equal amount.
Of course. Actually,
Right.
quick question. Can unseen servant pour a healing potion into somebody's
No.
unconscious?
No. No. Cannot administer potions. Cannot drink potions or give them.
Forgot to
Alright.
mention, I do have a potion of climbing. Who do you think that would be with?
I guess just hold on to it till we need it.
Sure.
Okay. All right.
Just a quick check, Eric. How
Mhm.
much would it be for a potion of? I think Hill Giant is the cheapest, like the most common. But how much?
You looking for potion of hill giant strength or something? Let's see here. I'm trying to find it. It's not coming up. The cheapest one of those is going to be 500 gold.
All right.
They are
That's-
expensive.
Okay. I thought I might be I'm probably confusing it with another because there are a lot of potions of roughly that level in power. That I was
Yeah,
thinking
there's a potion of
200
growth.
to
Yeah,
250 gold.
yeah, there's a potion of growth for 270 gold.
That's probably what I was thinking. Okay. Never mind. Thank you. Thank you. Though.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you guys want to go ahead and hire a ship in order to go over to where this job's going to be?
Yep.
Let's do it.
All right, so it's going to cost you 10 gold for the boat ride.
Per
Each.
person or total?
Each.
Okay.
And it's going to take you a day to get there and a day back.
What do you think?
Alright.
I'll drop my 10 gold.
Same.
Okay. So everyone's paying, or is someone going to try to con their way out of this?
That's a nice number.
I'll just do it. But Silas raises an eyebrow at Anita after he's paid, expecting half. He's not rolling his eyes, but he's gathered all of the pieces together for a dramatic eye roll and has them ready to assemble if he needs. He's looking at Anita, expecting her to way at it.
Anita looks at the person collecting the gold and suggests that Anita's presence is by itself king, and that she will agree to be on the voyage.
Roll your persuasion.
My presence is good enough.
I think Anita is beautiful to get advantage on persuasion in those circumstances.
Oh!
Yeah, except for it's bad luck to have women on a boat.
Okay, he had all the
Guy is a
pieces
douchebag
ready,
and sexist.
and now Silas assembles his eye roll. Lets it loose.
He's about to punch somebody.
No, Anita will be charged 10 gold in order to get on the ship.
Anita just sort of quietly takes out her 10 gold and slips it into his hand as she walks by.
Okay. As you are going by, they kind of sniff at you, looking for bananas, which are also bad luck on a ship. So,
They're sniffing at us.
if you're going to try to pass off that you're important enough to just get on board the boat, yeah.
You're going to be
Well,
sniffing.
she meant pretty enough, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yay for knowing a little bit about nautical things. All right. So, you guys will get on board the ship and take off. So, let's go ahead and get you guys going aboard the ship. So ship travel, yay! Ship travel. Do. All right, so you guys are on board the ship, and it's a pretty nice morning. There are some clouds overhead, and the sea isn't exactly calm, but it's not too bad. You guys are able to go along. I do need everyone to roll a Constitution saving throw just to see if you are able to keep your sea legs.
Shit.
Rilo's perfectly fine. Knick-Knack and Silas are not.
Could somebody pick me up? I can't reach over the side. I need somebody to hold me.
And as you say that, you puke on yourself.
Gross.
Yeah, Silas, you
Has
also have
anybody
lost
seen
your lunch.
Stand By Me?
I'm is standing next to Silas and holding his hair back.
Oh, poor guy. Yeah, Knick-Knack and Silas are seasick.
Can I cast Prestidigitation to clean myself up?
Yes, and then you puke again.
God, it's a cantrip.
Yeah, with the 4, guess what? You're gonna be sick a long time on this trip. All right, but yeah,
How long is this trip?
it takes a day to get there.
Okay.
So you guys will have to spend all the way until tomorrow morning on the boat. Is
Fine.
there anything you guys want to do on the boat while you guys are traveling?
We get a
Reduce-
long rest.
Yeah, you get a long rest.
So, yeah, probably just catch up on sleep.
Cool. You guys want to sleep on deck, or you want to go down below to the hammocks and the berths?
Anita wants to take a little look around to see what is on ship.
Okay. Go ahead and roll and investigate, please, as I get to tell you about the boat.
Liam is definitely going to be sleeping
Okay.
outside.
So Anita's investigation.
Oh, pardon.
Bless you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, with an 11, you get to know all the obvious things on deck, such as at the back of the ship, there's the steering wheel. There's 4 masts to the ship. At the front, there are a pair of ballistae that are currently unloaded and undrawn, but you make yourself familiar with the basic functions of those. And one is aiming to the port, one is aiming to starboard. And if you'd like to, you can ask about those.
I would like to ask about those.
Okay? They tell you, you realize you're on the Sea of Dragons, right?
Oh, I did not realize that.
Yeah, see, we're going to go ahead and pull you guys over to the map here, which is the fun part. If you zoom in right here to Marcember, you guys are on the Lake of Dragons.
Marcember's all the way over there? Gee,
Yeah.
as long
Yeah, this is where you guys are.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so you guys are currently sailing on the Lake of Dragons.
Liam is... Nope, go ahead.
Oh, so, I had a geography question, so yours is probably more pertinent. Maybe. So
Mine
go
was
ahead.
just a thing to do in the morning.
Okay.
Before everyone.
What's your geography
Yeah, go
question?
Oh, okay. Just is the Stormhorns? Is this the name just of the mountain range, and like it's a geography term, but it's still politically within Cormyr?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the Cormyr line goes actually down the spine of the Stormhorns.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the Stormhorns are that mountain range. It's kind of like the Alps. Both more dragons.
Sure, of course.
And Yetis and all sorts of bad stuff. Alright, so we can take you guys back to the ship. But yeah, they warn you that the ship is armed just in case there's a dragon attack, which normally happens at night. Is there anything else you'd like to do today while you're perusing the ship, Anita?
And I've perused the deck. Can I go below decks and sort of
Sure.
look around?
Yeah. Are you looking for shinies?
I am. I'm looking for shiny things.
Most of the truly valuable things are going to be in the captain's cabin, which is a locked place, and the captain's going to be there most of this trip because it's a short trip. Cass, that is a coincidence. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. I had to find a nice piece of art with this kind of ship on it, and this is the closest thing I could get.
That's totally fair. I was just like, do I need to be very
I
paranoid?
like it,
But
I like
very
the
good
puzzle,
job.
like, way that your brain works.
I love it, though. I should have done that. That would have been great.
Yeah.
I did not do that, but I should have.
Well, now you can for your next adventure.
Hey, all these adventures are unique. I don't run these again. Yeah, all of the stuff you guys are going through, I only do one time. So, yeah. But yeah, that's purely coincidental. I love the paranoia, though. Is there anything you want to do on the ship while cruising this during the day today, Cass?
Just go to bed.
Go to bed? All right, so
Yep.
everyone except for Anita gets a full long rest. Anita, you're going to be able to go through, and you look at the cargo that's on the ship, and there's a variety of textiles and things that are able to be taken if you want to try to steal some of that. But, I mean, if you want to take a cloth square, you can. If you're just trying to fulfill the klepto need.
No, Anita doesn't see anything that's of particular interest to her. She feels that the material sides that it's not quite the quality she was looking for, and with a dismissive move, walks away and goes and finds a place to hang out.
Okay. All right, so you go ahead and get your long rest, and the ship will carry on. And night will fall. There is a beautiful sunset, and darkness falls, and the waves kick up. The ship begins to rock and roll a little bit more intensely. I do need everyone to make a second Constitution saving throw, as you guys did manage to get your lunch back under control, Nick, Nack, and Silas, during the day.
Oh,
There we go. Much better, much better. Sweet. Everybody's okay. Silas is still on the queasy side, but still alright. And so, as the waves pick up and everything, you will hear the crew up on deck shout that there's a storm a-coming. And they yell to batten down the hatches, and they start nailing them shut. Do you guys want to stay below deck, or do you guys want to come on deck?
Liam slept on deck. He probably fell asleep a bit after sundown.
Okay.
He only needs to sleep for 4 hours to get a full rest. He would be up
Okay.
probably around like 1 or 2 in the morning.
Cool. It's about 10 o'clock at night right now, so you should be okay. Does anyone else want to be up on deck as they start battening down the hatches, and you see a couple of the guys grabbing crossbows and other implements of war?
Nick Nack will go up on deck.
What do we
Yeah.
hear them talking about? Like, do we hear them actively saying that there's something, or does that look like a precaution?
They are currently doing precautionary things, but from the stories that Anita told you guys earlier, dragons tend to attack things on the lake at night.
And I forgot, I didn't quite hear the full conversation with Liam. I would be able to go upstairs and still have had a full long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then sure, I'll head up to yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to, Rilo's going to go up there. If he sees people getting ready for something serious, then I'll be up there. But I'm gonna tie myself to a link with a link to the rope to
Okay.
the one of the arm rails.
Okay.
So if this thing starts to go sideways, I'm not going to go over the side.
I like it. Cool.
Nick Nack is going to do something similar. except he doesn't trust his own strength, so he's going to use minor alchemy to transmute a bit of the like railing into a more of a polymer and stick his hand in and then break concentration.
Okay.
It's gonna be really good or really bad.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
With rope, when you buy it, each end has at some point been. So can you use that end? Can you use the mending cantrip by just press with that and another piece of rope to tie it together?
Yeah.
Because if so, and if Anita and Silas are seeing Rilo tie himself up with the rope, I could offer to tie us up, but instead of doing a fancy knot that I probably don't know how to do, I can just press the flat end up against the, at a perpendicular degree and cast mending and fuse it together.
Yeah, sure.
Anita,
cool
do you
with
want to be tied to the deck, or do you want to just stand? Also, low-key, I'm down to just stand at the top of the stairs and be ready to just run downstairs if shit gets real, but maybe we should tie ourselves.
I think we should tie ourselves and be ready. We know that that dragons are likely coming, and Anita says a quick prayer to Suni, her patron goddess, just reminding Suni that the two of us are much too beautiful to be destroyed.
Oh.
Wonderful.
Silas, where would you be?
Liam's gonna brace himself nearby. Probably one of the masts or something.
Okay.
He's not
Yeah,
going to
Cass
tie
is
himself
the
down.
same.
All right, Cassie's
He's the
next.
freedom of movement.
Cool. Did you want to be on the port side or starboard side, knick-knack?
Starboard, but quick question. Unseen servant, can it walk on water?
Yes. Wait, no, it can't. It has to be. It's affected by gravity. So no, it would sink.
Damn.
Yeah. Nice try though. That'd be really cool. All right.
And dumb question: which side is the starboard side again?
The right
thank
side.
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
Sorry, it's been a minute since I've. No.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Port
don't
is
know.
to the left. Starboard is to the right.
Got it.
All right, and I will go ahead and put you guys on top of the ship. There you go. Is that where you guys want to be?
Sure.
Yes.
Where's the?
This is gonna be a really bad idea. The second I did it, I realized this is gonna be a bad idea.
That right there, part of the mast, or is it right here?
This is if you move your character, you're going to see the mast. I'll move it for you. See the mast there? This is a mast. This is a mast.
What if we move closer to the stairs so that we can run downstairs?
They are going to be closing the hatches on the stairs
Okay,
because they don't want any waves going down below the deck.
Got it. All right.
So the stairs will be inaccessible as soon as the storm hits. Which is going to happen in the next, 30 seconds or so. GM time.
Great.
Yeah, very accurate timing. National Weather Service. National
Weather
Wizard
Service,
Service?
GM edition.
There you go. National Wizard Service. All right, so you guys are where you want to be. Let's go ahead and have you guys roll your initiatives, please.
I don't like the fact that you're saying this cheerfully.
Hey, I love initiatives. It's great.
Knick-knack, what is your roles, brother? Your initiative
Let's be
rolls.
real. They're all or nothing.
That's fair.
The thing about Knick-knack is he has no damaging spells in his entire spell book.
That is definitely something I never would have thought of. Not gonna lie.
Knick-knack is full-on utility and creativity. All right, so I need names here at 16. Knick-knack Cicelli is 3, and Anita Soul is a 6. Alrighty.
Silas's
This is
reaction, Liam, is actually pretty impressive.
So this is a tip for the players, you know. So if you double click on your token and that very first bar, you put your hit points in those first two blanks on that first bar, then it will create like a little health bar over your token. And people can't see how many hit points you have, but as you subtract hit points from your token, they can actually see that you're hurt. And so, you know, without telling everybody, hey, I've only got 10 hit points left, they can actually see that you're hurt and they know who to administer healing potions to and stuff like that.
Where
If
would
that
it
matters.
show the health bar though?
So it'll show it right over your token. You have to double click your token, and then right there where it says bar one, put in your hit.
So put like max with current.
That's right.
Oh,
So
I
the first
see.
The first one is your current, and the second one is your max. And then nobody can actually see those numbers, but they see a bar over your token. So when you take damage, the auras, you click on that green circle, and you can put like -5 and press enter, and it'll do the subtraction for you, and it'll take those hit points away. So as you take damage, you take another 5 points, and slowly your bar starts to go down. People can see that you're hurt without you having to tell them how badly you're hurt. Hope
Sweet.
that makes
Eric, can you make sure that's true in the settings? Because right now I can only see my own hit bar.
I believe I've got that set up only to allow you to see your own. Let me check here.
Is everybody, like, are all the players metagame, like, are you all cool if we can all see each other's general health bars?
Yeah, I actually prefer it that way. And like, so I feel like us as you know, like teammates to be able to know whether or not someone is hurt or not, especially like guesstimation of their current health.
Right. The idea is I can look and see that you're hurt, but I might not be able to tell exactly how bad you are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. But like, I can
None of
see you
these
being
things.
bruised, or you could see a broken leg.
I'm not sure how you even.
So I can see Rilo's in Rilo's in mine, but
I'm
nobody else
changing
is.
them now.
Yeah,
Oh, I
I was
see.
gonna say Eric's going
I
to.
see.
Nice, so now I can see Cassius.
I can
Yeah,
see them.
most of my players don't know about this, and so I just make them do it the hard way.
Basking.
It's a feature that you're getting benefit of player experience from Rilo.
I haven't really used Roll 20, so I'm not familiar as much.
Yeah, a lot of people just like using the D&D Beyond, but if you do it both ways, then yeah, you're gonna be able to show everything to everybody. Alright,
Fair.
almost done. I'm not showing you guys the NPCs. Just you.
Fine. Yes.
Alright, I think I got everybody. Yeah. That should be all 6 of you. Yeah, I got everybody. Anita has not set up, neither has Nick Nack. So they're ready to go, but they have not done their side of it. So all good. So as the storm kicks up, the sky gets to be super cloudy, the waves begin getting choppy, the deck starts to pitch, you see lightning on the horizon. Is there anything you guys want to do before these flying shapes get too close to the ship?
I'm gonna take out some darts.
Okay.
I'm ready.
And
Yeah.
okay. The lookout in the crow's nest yells, "Dragons, ho!" And you see 3 forms, two to port, 1 to starboard, coming in. You guys each get 1 round to do whatever you want before they're going to be able to get onto the map. What do you want to do?
Can I prepare an action? Because I already cast Mage Armor a little bit earlier.
Yep.
Can I just prepare an Eldritch Blast for the first one that I see,
Sure.
like within range?
Okay. The
Go virtual
guys
way.
at the front have armed and drawn the ballistae, and they are ready to fire. And okay, then they come within range, and there they are. And then it's Silas's turn. Go ahead and do your prepared action. Then it will be your turn to actually act. Eldritch
is it-
Blast. Your Eldritch
I was
Blast
also gonna.
sails into the distance and is ineffective.
I was gonna. As soon as something gets close, throw a dart at it.
Okay. Dart range is pretty short.
I can do a disadvantage.
Okay.
60 feet.
Okay, 60 feet. Let's see here. 60 feet from you. Yeah, they are not within 60 feet yet.
Or not? Okay.
No.
Anita would like to cast Bardic Inspiration. On, let's see who has the best.
Who has the what now?
The best ranged attack.
Oh. Definitely not Liam or Rilo.
Knick-Knack has the best range attack.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
totally.
I actually have an idea. It's probably going to be useless, but I do want to try something.
I'm gonna. Anita is gonna cast Bardic Inspiration.
On who?
You
on
could have.
On Silas. Okay. All right. So, Silas, it is now your turn as we go into the initiative order.
So, is this a blue? What can I see about this creature, and what do I know about this creature that I am looking at?
Yay for training! It is backlit by the lightning. It has lightning coming out of its jaws. Please roll a knowledge arcana.
Can you tell distance again?
Use the ruler on the left-hand side. It's the circle with the ruler coming out of the top right corner. With an 11, that thing out there is blue. It spits lightning, and it appears to be a dragon. It looks like a flying version of that.
And would that get all right? Yeah, that just gives me an indication of at least one.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
going to be
I'll give it a
doing
shot.
lightning, and it is immune to lightning.
Yep. Okay. I am going to fire a chromatic orb at it,
Ooh,
and
that hits for 13 cold damage. Cool. All right.
And I don't have a bonus action, so that's it.
All right. Liam.
Liam is going to hold his action of throwing the dart as soon as one of them comes within range. 20 feet is preferable, but if it's not, that's fine.
Okay. All right. And then it's my turn. The left ballista fires. Left ballista fires. And goes sailing into the sea. The right ballista fires. And it's going to hit that dragon. For
Holy
20
shit.
damage.
Damn!
That's why you have siege weapons.
I gotta build me one of those.
Yeah, that dragon's already bloodied thanks to that ballista shot. Damn. All right, but the ballista are going to take 2 rounds to reload.
Oh shit! I could have helped with that.
All right, so the dragons are going to move, and that one moves to there, and that one moves to there, which is going to put it in range of your dart.
Disadvantage.
Yep, with disadvantage. Yeah, your 8 misses. As your dart sails into the sea. Alright, and that third one comes closer as well. And all 3 of them are inhaling at the moment. as they prepare to breathe lightning across the ship.
Great.
Rilo.
Yeah. So, which one was hit?
The one on the right-hand side of the screen.
Oh, right side of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm going to use that magic missile.
Okay.
Shit, I forgot
Nice.
Magic miss.
So you got 5 damage on it.
Right. Yeah.
A blue shard of energy emanates from the shard and hits the dragon perfectly for 5 damage.
And then the way that I tied myself up, I figured I had about 10 feet of
Sure.
movement from the rail. I want to move. I'll move there. That's about as far as I can get, I imagine.
Okay.
I'm done.
Cass.
I am going to use my short bow. Probably on the dragon that is already wounded. but
Okay.
I hit it.
A 9 does not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. The deck's pitching too much for you to be accurate. Anita. Is muted or something.
Come back. Nita.
Steve?
Uh-oh.
Crickets. We
Oh,
lost.
Beautiful party.
Yes, I forgot that I was that I was beautiful. My beautiful dulcet tone available to you all. Anita is going to grab her short bow
Okay.
and fire at dragon.
Okay. I'm assuming the same dragon everyone else has been hitting.
Yes.
Okay. A 5 does not hit it, as you critically missed. Yeah, you nearly shot Silas in the back of the head.
That was.
I'm just gonna be like, ow! Just like the time in Baldur's Gate.
Indeed. As a bonus action, though, I can activate the power of the shard, correct?
Yes. Yeah, that's a bonus action. So go and roll your 1d4 plus 1.
That's once per day, right?
Once per day. It resets at dawn. Alright, so 3 damage as another icy bolt comes out and hits the dragon. Knick-knack, Chichelli.
I'm assuming grease isn't going to work in this scenario.
Are you going to grease the air? No. Grease
No,
is not going to
I'm not.
work unless you're going to grease the ocean and cause an ecological disaster.
So my options here, I.
Remember, your hand is welded to the side of the ship.
Yep, Yep.
Charcoal at it.
Actually, you know what? Screw it. I would like to cast Prestidigitation.
Okay.
So I poke my head up over the balcony and spit charcoal at the dragon.
Okay.
That's all I know how to do. I literally have nothing of use here.
Okay.
Oh, God. Actually, no, strike that. Can I actually do something different?
Sure.
I'm going to actually cast, not as a ritual, but I'm going to cast Unseen Servant.
Okay.
And I'm going to be use my bonus. I can use a bonus action to help him move, right?
Yep.
And what's the distance?
But you can cast him wherever you want him to be, 60 feet from you.
I would like to cast him over by the these folks and see if he can help with the reloading.
Okay. Yeah, he will help reload the right-hand ballista. Yeah, I'll allow that. Sure, why not? Okay.
That's clever. I like that. That's awesome, Chase.
Yeah, it's more of the he's handing them the big crossbow, the big ballista bolt. He's not actually loading or drawing, but he's handing them the bolt, make it easier. All right, and then it's Silas's turn.
How does this dragon look after taking a couple of more magic
Oh no,
missiles?
that thing's barely flying anymore.
All right, I'm gonna do my own magic.
Okay, so
Sorry,
it
I forgot
takes.
to do the +1.
Yep, I'll add it. Cool. All right. So it's still it's still flying, but just barely.
Okay, then I am going to use another. Yeah, fuck it. We'll do another Eldritch
Damn,
Blast.
there it is.
Nice.
There.
All right. So that's 18 damage because it's the D10 plus the 8 you rolled. So 18 damage. That dragon is blown apart, and dragon parts fall into the sea. All right, so that dragon's dead as the Eldritch Blast just tore it apart with a critical strike. Good job.
Oh, wow.
Golf clap. All right,
Oh my God.
Liam, and what would you like to do as you hear two roars, one from near the front of the ship and one from near the back of the ship?
Liam is. You don't suppose that he could maybe jump a little bit right here?
Go and roll your jump, your athletics or acrobatics, or are you going to try to use your ring?
Is my ring an action?
I believe it's a bonus action.
Let me check. Bonus action, okay. For 1 minute, okay. Good, I'll use the ring as my bonus action. Jump over it.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, you're easily able to jump up there because your jump distance is tripled.
I'm going to help these guys out. Fling the string.
Okay, so you draw the string back. Cool.
Help them by drawing the string back.
Cool. All right. And the way they do that is with a windlass, which is a crank to draw it back because it is too strong for them to do by hand. All right.
Okie dokie.
It is my turn. This dragon here comes over to here and is going to breathe. And he breathes like so on all of y'all.
Is Liam just out of that?
No, Liam is in that. Yep. And so I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, and it has to beat a 12. And all four of them are going.
Nice.
So you're going to take half.
Done.
Oh yeah.
The
Can't wait till I get evasion.
mm-hmm.
It would be perfect.
The
I was just gonna
sailors
say.
are also going to have to make their dexterity saving throws.
Oh, that's cool.
All right. So 2 of the sailors are going to die.
Oh, shit.
Yep. And the dragon's breath weapon, this is where it's going to hurt. Because you're taking half, you're going to take 15 damage.
Ow!
Ouch.
All the sailors die because they have less than 15 hit points.
That's, oh my god.
The ballistae are destroyed.
Great.
Oh, that was kind of real.
Glad I wasted my entire turn to help them.
The one back here flies closer and is ready to breathe, but is not close enough to the ship yet.
I'm in pain.
These guys back here are ready to attack the dragon with their scimitars. And the captain will draw a pistol. And he's going to shoot at the dragon with his pistol. And he's going to miss the dragon. And he curses. And he cranks the 6 barrels of the pistol, 1 barrel over. Rilo.
Yeah, I'm going to. Oh shit! Okay, I'm going to throw a javelin at this one here.
Okay. Yeah, being tied to the side of the ship right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're going to be flying by anyway. They didn't stop there. A 6 will not hit him.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, I'm done.
Cool. Cass?
I use my work bow again on the one that's closest to Liam.
Okay. If you hit, you'll get your sneak attack. Unfortunately, you do not hit him with an 11.
Fuck. Alright, can I use my bonus action to do the Shard of the Blue Palace?
Yep. Because you have not done it yet.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a 1d4.
Yeah. 1d4 plus 1. There you
Nice.
go. 5 damage. That's
You-
max.
We
Cool.
started it!
Uh-huh. I love these things, man. Throwing these little magic items like this are a ton of fun, especially when everyone's like, yeah, I remember I got this thing. It's really useful. All right, Anita. Because it's not broken,
So-
it's once per day you get a magic missile. And it's only 1 missile. Eh.
Liam's coughing blood. This is not a good day for Liam right now.
No, it's not.
Knick-Knack's part of the ship.
Anita closes her eyes and begins to mumble dissonant and casts that at a dragon that is closest.
Okay. Dissonant Whispers. Wisdom saving throw for the dragon is a 19. So it saves against the Dissonant Whispers.
Can everybody pile on some hurt on this guy?
Which one?
The one that is currently about to eat me alive.
I was doing my best.
You're good.
But the thing is, the one that's near you just spent its breath.
I'm losing Damon and Cass.
Yeah.
Silas and Cass, you're having some latency or something. You're coming across
Yeah.
very robotic. Might need to reconnect to Discord. That, or stop any downloads. Or streaming, or any other thing.
Okay, how
Yeah.
about now?
There you go. All good. It's that
Uh,
Pokemon Go update. That's what it is. All right, Knick-Knack, what would you like to do?
Question, because my hand
Oh,
is...
I'm sorry. The unpaid intern is dead.
What happened? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I figured, yeah. Because
I
I...
forgot about him already.
Because I am a part of a ship, can I just jump over the railing and dangle from the opposite side?
Yeah.
That's what
If you're gonna, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, sure. Let's say your hand is actually, the railing goes like vertically towards your fingers, so that you'd be able to dangle left or right off of it. If you were going to have your hand sideways on it, it would snap your wrist when you go over.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll allow it, but we gotta make sure we understand the mechanics of it.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm dangling over the side here, and this is
That gives
I
you
didn't
cover
wanna-
from the deck.
yeah, that's what I figured. I don't want to do damage because it's like as I know it's so bad. It's antithetical to so much of the character.
You're fine. Do what you
Can I
want to do.
cast? Are they flying? And they're flying over the ship, right?
They are not landing at the moment. They are attempting to fly past the ship. Yeah.
All right. Can I prepare an action that if the dragon that comes to land on the ship, that I cast the grease spell?
Sure.
Awesome.
Yep.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Silas.
Okay, so after the dissonant whispers, I was cutting out, and I don't know if that's blood eater. Is that?
It is not. It's only taken 5 damage. Yeah, the only thing that's hit the one in the front is Cass's magic missile.
And the magic missile hit the front. And actually, did anything hit this other than Dissonant Whispers? Just the
No,
javelin missed.
Javelin missed, Dissonant Whispers missed. Nothing has hit it else.
Well, it takes half from Dissonant Whispers, but yeah, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit this one with Chromatic Orb.
Oh yeah, so I need the half for Dissonant Whispers there. So I need the 3d6 to find out how much damage Dissonant
It
Whispers.
was 9, I think. So
It was 9.
9?
Yeah.
Okay. So half is 9 or total was 9?
No, the
Total is 9.
Okay,
4
so
half.
yeah, takes 4. Got it. Cool.
All right. And sorry, Liam, but this one has not spent its breath, and I think I have a potentially.
Good.
So I
me
am
die.
going to cast the Chromatic Orb, and I'm going to use the Bardic Inspiration. Damn.
No. Out of character, they have a higher AC than even the Bardic Inspiration would have helped you with.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, damn.
All right, so your orb goes sailing into the clouds.
That's all I got.
All right, and then it's Liam's turn.
Is the dragon within 5 feet of me?
At the moment, yes.
I'm gonna start beating the shit out of it.
Okay.
Dealt 15 damage to me. I'm gonna try to do as much, if not more.
Uppercut, bicycle kick,
I'm going to
bite.
crack it with my quarterstaff and
Okay.
in a soft spot, I guess. I can see.
All right. That does not hit it.
Bonus action, flurry of blows.
Okay.
Pop.
Nice. Okay.
That dragon hide is super tough.
He's gonna curse and say, "God damn it!" Punch again.
And you do manage to hit a soft spot there for 5 damage.
Got one.
Just gotta curse at it, and it does it.
Yeah.
From the other side of the ship, you hear a voice over the balcony. Yes.
All right. So it's now my turn. All right. So checking for recharging of the breath weapon. The breath weapon does recharge on this dragon, but
What?
it's
Oh,
not
God.
going to do that this round. It can't do it the back-to-back rounds. What it is going to do, though, is it's going to try to grab you, Liam. So I need you to roll acrobatics or athletics, your choice. Got to beat a 12. Okay.
Ooh, maybe.
So you are not grabbed, as it will fly past you this direction.
I'm gonna punch it as my reaction.
Okay. That's your opportunity attack. For a crit. There you go.
Hey!
Nice.
So that's 13 damage.
I'm
7.
trying to imagine for that using that minute of jumping, he just jumps and just cracks it on the top of the head.
Yep, you still have that minute of jumping going. Alright, the one back here is going to fly by, and it's going to try to grab this guy. And a 22, and the sailor's got to try to escape. He does not. The sailor is grabbed with the dragon, and the dragon's going to get to here with him in tow. Alright, the captain is going to fire at the dragon with his gun, misses. The sailor attacks the dragon with his scimitar and hits for 3 damage. Yay! This sailor runs up and attacks the dragon, misses, and the dragon is ready to breathe at this point. And it's Rylo's turn, as the dragon is lining y'all up for a breath attack.
Nope.
There you go. That's 7
Yes.
piercing damage with the javelin.
7 piercing damage.
Yep.
And then Yep, I want to move over here.
Okay. I feel
And I'm
you.
done.
Okay, Cass.
I'm gonna move in this direction, and then I'm gonna use my short bow again to attack this dragon that is simply on its legs. Hear it?
This one over here or this one over here?
Yes.
Okay, the one off to the side. Okay. With the 9, you do not hit it.
No.
Nope, that deck pitched just as you were letting go. All right, Anita.
Yes, I also, Anita takes out her bow, but she's going to aim at the dragon that is.
Gotcha.
And hope for a better shot than last time.
Nice, there you go, for 6 damage.
Nice.
When they're this close, they're hard to miss. Anything else?
Right.
Anita, take cover. Run. Get out of the way.
As a bonus action, I will move to the other side. Move to the other side of these to get away from.
All right, where are you going?
To the other side of that of these boxes.
Go ahead and move yourself.
I did.
It hasn't moved your
I know.
character.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
There
there
we
we
go.
go.
Is that where you wanted to go?
I just moved it.
You're moved now. We see
Yeah,
it.
I'm seeing it moved.
Okay. All right, cool.
Oh, it says my connection to the server has been interrupted.
Oh, humbug. Go ahead and reload the page.
Oh, that's been happening tonight. There's actually a banner at the top of Roll20 tonight that says they're investigating a known issue where people are being logged out suddenly.
Well,
happened to me.
I'm not reconnecting then. Mr. Cicelli, you are dangling off the side of a boat, attached to the boat. What would you like to do?
Does this dragon look like it's gonna come circle back?
It's going to bank around towards you guys, yes.
Shit. Wrong side. And I'm assuming shield doesn't work on breath weapons.
No, it adds to your AC, not dexterity saving throws. Mm-hmm.
I am going to cast Prestidigitation
Mm-hmm.
in an attempt to tickle this dragon. Because
You're going to tickle the dragon.
I'm trying to think of what else I can pull
Okay.
here.
Roll that.
Mage Hand. Mage Hand might be better. Let me do it with Mage Hand.
No,
to
do
tickle
it.
the dragon.
Do it with Unseen Servant instead, because
Okay.
you get a stronger weight with Unseen Servant than you do with Mage Hand. Unseen
Yeah.
Servant only gets the 5 pounds.
Gotcha. Unseen Serpent. Cast that.
So you cast Unseen Servant on the back of the dragon, and tell it to tickle.
Yes.
Okay. Now,
This is
for
the
some of the
most knick-knack
weirdest
thing.
rolls that I've ever had to do as a GM, I need you to do a sleight of hand with disadvantage because you have one hand welded to the ship. I need you to do a sleight of hand check to demonstrate to the Unseen Servant how to tickle the dragon.
Indie, everybody.
All right. Now, for the dragon, I will do a wisdom saving throw because it used to be a will saving throw. And the wisdom is going to resist your sleight of hand tickle of 8 with a 1.
How does this
Holy
shit
shit.
work? Knick-knack.
That's fantastic.
So
This is
the dragon
phenomenal.
doesn't
I love
do
knick-knack
anything.
so goddamn much.
the dragon doesn't do much except for drop the sailor. But you have successfully,
Fair.
for the record, Knick-Knack has successfully tickled the dragon with an Unseen Servant.
Let the record show.
Cheers! You've made my stories for the week. I'm going to share that all over
I-
Facebook.
And now I am typing this as a set of quotes this campaign.
Gnome magic.
First
Silas.
one.
For the record, there's no damage to it, so but it is a fun use of spell mechanics that does make sense. So with disadvantage on the tickle thing, yeah, why not?
Rolls a 1.
Yeah,
One.
it can happen.
Oh my god.
To be fair,
I think
it only had to make an 8. All right.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Does this one look like it's coming back immediately for another
Yes,
round?
it is banking over to come back at the ship.
And which one looks like it's in worse shape?
That one, oh, that's a good question. The one off the side of the ship is currently the one to starboard.
Is it in worse?
Yes, significantly worse shape. Almost twice as bad. And I'm missing my combat music.
I'm gonna cast headache.
Ooh, the headache. All right,
No magic.
and that was the intelligence saving throw of 18.
All right.
Yep.
I do not have a bonus action.
Okay. And then it's Liam's turn.
Oh, how high can I jump with?
Drink a health potion, man.
I know I'm getting.
What are you trying to do?
I just curious. How long could I jump if I were to do like a long jump?
It depends on your athletics check. It's tripled, but yeah, you have to roll your athletics to see how far you can jump.
Gotcha. Okay, I am going to drink a healing potion because
Okay.
my God, I am on death's door.
All right, did you want to move or anything?
I will move. I will. I'm going to go down over toward. Like I want to try to go. Actually, no. I'll just use my healing potion. I'll move right here.
Okay.
And I will end my little thing. That guy.
Your dart?
My little dart.
Okay.
Hey, 5 points.
Oh, you're the Shard of the Blue Palace. All right, yep. Cool. He's still up. And it is 11 o'clock, guys, Central Time. So we are going to go ahead and call it here. We will continue the dragon attack next week.
Hey.
Yeah, guys. Good job tonight. You guys accomplished a whole lot tonight, getting through all of the Foxglove Manor, getting out, doing a lot of shopping, went and looted the Foxglove estate, got the new job for the Rokugani Embassy, figured out that you guys wanted to do the side mission of going to figure out what's going on at the seaside bar that's being occupied by squatters. And yeah, took on some dragons on the way. Yeah, took on some dragons on the way and then tickled one. So yeah, guys, fun times. We will come back next week. You guys did a ton of research, got a lot of upgrades tonight. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions, hit me up. I'm going to hang out for just a little bit here. So I'm going to put you guys over on the settings screen here so you guys have something to look at. But did anyone have any questions for me before we close out for tonight?
I sent you thing.
Yeah. I got asked by Liam if it would be okay to stream the things on YouTube. I'd like to hold off on that if possible, at least for the time being. I'm not quite to the point where I really want the stuff streamed on YouTube. But at some point, I do record all the sessions, so I do have them as recordings. If you guys need those, let me know. But as far as streaming them for other people to watch, the format that I'm doing isn't really conducive to that at the moment. It's something that I want to do, but I'm just not there yet. So we'll hold off on that for now.
It's fine.
Yep. All right. Did
Awesome.
did anyone else have any questions or anything?
No.
Did the tickling make sense for everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
Okay.
god, the tickling was the best part.
Okay. I know that sometimes I have to get a little creative with the rules, especially where Knickknack's concerned.
No, that worked. That was fun. That was that was great.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know it's
Oh,
the, I know it's
No,
Th-
don't
that's-
apologize at all.
No. That's the fun part about Knickknack's build is you have to be creative when you're doing no damaging spells. That's fun. I just want to make sure that I didn't offend anyone as far as rules go, based off of the way I rolled that through and made it logically fit. So if everyone's
hey,
cool
I-
with that, cool.
Zoe just texted me because I sent her that thing.
Mhm.
Zoe just texted me and said, "Knick-knack is my hero."
All right, guys. Have a wonderful week. If you need to hit me up during the week, do so. I have a message from Silas that I believe I responded to you already on about the dream thing. So that's good. So that does make sense for that. You guys did find the shards of the Blue Palace, and they're super handy.
Indeed.
So, yeah, guys, great work tonight. Love the story. I've got about 5 more weeks of content already built up for you guys, so it's going to be a lot of fun to see how you guys go through it all.
Sweet.
Yep. Have a wonderful week, guys. Take care. Don't be
too.
strangers. And, chat on Discord. It's there for you guys.
Tomorrow's gonna be a good day for me because I'm off of work and it's my birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
Oh,
Birthday!
Thank you.
All right, guys.
your birthday.
Party.